Hey guys, I am Danny.
Evelyn.
At the NintendoCade channel, I'd like to welcome you to our late night chill stream for Sunday morning.
Super late.
Morning.
For our side and the East Coast, right?
For outside of the East Coast. But nonetheless, though, I'd like to welcome each and every one of you guys. I'm glad to see a whole gang in here. I thought maybe you guys fell asleep.
Yeah, that's why we were worried about that. But yeah, so we thought it was like, no, I think they're a night out crew, so they should be awake. It's Saturday.
Yeah, you guys are home.
Yeah,
I'm home.
Yes.
I need a haircut, but I'm home. Like I always mention, like
He does.
Yeah.
I want to see his. Oh man, I don't know. Don't take off your hat.
That's right. But Crossfire is right. It is now officially Mommy's Day, Mother's Day, and I'd like to wish all the moms out there a big happy Mother's Day. It's also Mama Kate. She's watching right now, so happy Mother's Day to you.
Happy Mother's Day.
So without them, we won't be here, right?
Yeah.
That's the way it goes.
Make sure tomorrow you spend the time with mom, and who knows? Maybe we'll play games.
Alright, play games with your mom. It works.
Yeah.
Get them to play Animal Crossing. Something light if they're not a gamer, you know? Something.
I did give my mom Ring Fit Adventure for her birthday last year. I mean, I don't know if she's playing it, but at least I.
You gotta check on her. Check on her weight. Check
on
her.
I can't do that.
Check on the weight.
You don't do that to a woman, like, and you don't ever.
Well, it's a woman to woman. I'm not the one asking, so it's all good.
Still, you don't because they don't. It's like the trust. I think.
Anyway, I don't ask my mom weight, so it's all good.
Exactly. And when it comes to weight and age, you don't deal with that, right, guys?
I don't know anything.
My hands are up. My
hands are up. My hands are up.
Thank you guys. Yes.
Good to see all members in the house as well. As always, Crossfighter is helping out in the chat along with Karen. Really appreciate stop by hanging out with us on this awesome late night. A little bit early on your side for Karen, but I appreciate that always. And we have a Smash Bro, Lord Shadow, Faramore, Marvin, Bonic. All right, this is more than I actually thought, to be honest. I thought, it's a little over past midnight. I said yesterday, I lied. It said like not from 9 to 12. It's more like after 12. Something like that.
Yeah, that's why when Daddy said 9, I'm like, where's the 9 come from? I don't know when we're gonna stream. I mean, you're gonna stream by yourself at 9 p.m., right? I mean, I'm still taking a nap or still sleeping. I don't know.
But oh my goodness, I'm gonna catch up with you guys at Night Owl stream. Yes, Night Owl chill stream indeed. So we can talk about anything. If you guys have any comments, questions, topics, what you want to bring to me, and I'll try to discuss it, whichever the case is. This is what these chill streams are for, and just to hang out with you guys, give a little more personalized, I guess, experience on live stream. This is the best way you can do it in a modern day, like the way things going on, right?
I actually think that this is hence why this year, if you notice that, if you've been following us for the last, is it 2 years or 3 years we started live stream? 2 years.
3 years now.
3 years.
It's been 3 years.
So
well, Crossfire can confirm. He's been watching a lot of my old stuff.
That's right. If you really notice that this year we've been doing more live stream and we're trying to implement. We used to do like once a week.
Yes.
Then we increased it to 2 times a week. Then besides I did my solo afternoon stream for Splatoon 2. That was cool. I was on myself with technical difficulty, and then I have to FaceTime Danny. I'm like, why they can't hear me? Why they can't audio? And Danny said, can you show me the screen? That was so
that is an experience that I remember. I was at work, and literally everyone was just like video conferencing me. Evelyn, I'm on stream right now. I'm like, I can see. I actually monitored her stream back in the day, and then she had the audio. I can't hear myself, or the audience can't hear me, or I look garbled, or something like that. So hence, improve a lot of things. Improve. I mean, mistake and things like that. Practice, right? So then this year we implemented more live stream because Danny and I discussed that I feel like we could connect more with you guys on live stream. We could talk, we could ask questions. It's live, on the spot. Oh, yeah.
I feel like that connection is stronger than we just posting a video. And I mean, video is cool because you can leave a comment. We do read every single comment, but I think live stream is more like fun.
It's interactive.
Yes.
So something that we can just reply to as fast as we as we see the
On the
messages
spot.
and whatnot.
Yeah.
I miss the aliens. Faha's in the house. Good to see you, my friend.
You know what? Yesterday, Danny played the stream because I couldn't hear my headphone. He was monitoring the volume and all that. I was like,
I hear everything.
Okay, Daddy, that is creepy. I was like,
Yeah.
please don't play because I won't be able to sleep.
That VOD was crazy. I even listened it back at it. The aliens are like, it really sound like aliens. I'm like, I mean, not to say I really know how alien sounds, but you get what I'm saying. It sounds freaky, you know. So I feel your pain, guys. So I really thank you for everyone that joined with us yesterday. That was quite a. I hope I sorted out.
Glory to mankind.
Glory to mankind, you know. Not the alien kind. UFOs.
Okay, today is a chill stream. Yesterday, first of all, I would appreciate Faha and Smash Bros for mailing me the painting. And the funny thing on Smash Bros sending me the painting, he bought the painting that it was there for the screen for like, I don't know how long, it's like half an hour, 1 hour.
When we were talking about Nier, Automata.
Yesterday we spent like, I don't know, it's sidetracked.
It was a good 40 minutes or so at least on that section. At least that poor painting that we've been trying to decipher the whole time.
And you know what's the funny thing? You didn't see that. Smash Bros sent me the painting, and then the letter says for painting.
Oh really? That's funny.
Oh yeah,
man.
that poor painting. That's exactly what you wrote. Thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate that. So yeah.
Oh boy.
I honestly, we thought that that we were thinking to play. I was gonna play games with you guys on weekend because that's how we would do that on stream, right? But I heard that there was Nintendo servers maintenance, so we can't play
at that time.
So hence with and he was like, you know what? Chill stream it is.
Yeah, and I was already planning. I know it's back. It should be back by now, but I know it's back. I saw Karen, Danny, you gonna play some Super Mario Maker too?
He was thinking.
I was actually thinking about it.
Then he was like,
I
think that I should save that for. He said that he will save that for Sundays.
Right.
So because it's sort of remind him retro. Because in Super Mario Maker you do play all type of Mario games that we grew up playing with, so it feels more like retro. So maybe
it feels like more retro.
Don't worry, Karen. Mario is still in his heart. Don't worry, it's always. Although although sidetrack.
Sidetrack. So okay, so as Scarspire is confirming is that you spent about a half an hour talking about Nier Automata yesterday in Jolly Red Ship. That's exactly what's happening. Poor painting, can't get it. But nonetheless, though.
Oh, Tim is here.
Oh, Tim, good to see you.
He said, he didn't realize at the time he's playing Nier, not Nier, sorry.
You see, you all messed up
Trials
already. Trials of Mana.
Sorry.
Which is a great RPG if you guys are interested in getting something new. It is a new game in the Mana series, so I recommend it. It's obviously from Square Enix, and I know talking about Square Enix. You guys are wondering what on earth is that thumbnail? You know, I don't know what you guys are thinking. It's a blurred thumbnail.
Can anyone see the blurred thumbnail?
I don't know what you guys are referring to, but it is a chill stream. It's nice and bold and everything.
Blurred
so
chill stream.
yeah, the blurred chill stream.
Hey Marvin, 19 days for Xenoblade Chronicles. Ooh.
Yes, it's less than 20 days to go, and
I know he's doing countdown.
So I'm sure you are pumped. I'm actually pumped about that. I don't know if I'm able to play the whole game, but I do know that it's one of those legendary modern RPGs that you guys, I highly recommend you play as well. I've seen gameplay of it though, and it looks phenomenal. I say from the old days though, because the gameplay itself is just classic JRPG with a modern twist, of course.
Right.
So if you're into a good story, you're into, you have a Nintendo Switch, obviously, I highly recommend Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. Coming out in 19 days, according to Marvin here, because I'm very bad at math, so I'm not gonna do the arithmetic.
No, I trust Marvin.
I trust Marvin.
Yeah,
you should be good. You know?
Should be good.
Or there's a calculator on the computer that you can always use that, right?
Hey, Ruga!
Ruga, good to see you. I said, have money on the side for Xenoblade. That is awesome. You are on board with that. It is gonna be a fun ride, though. The more you guys, like I always say, the more you guys support the developers buying their games, like Xenoblade, they will come. They saw that there was a good sales for Xenoblade Chronicles 2, and there is big interest. The user base is on Nintendo Switch, and they're going to be bringing more titles to the platform. And to be honest, Monolith Soft has have a big role with Nintendo ever since they were working with Nintendo for quite some time now, actually, since the original Xenoblade and whatnot. So they worked on Breath of the Wild. They worked on Animal Crossing, which is I didn't know until I saw the credits. I'm like, oh my goodness. So
wow, it was. Yeah.
And who knows what other games they have developed. I'm just naming a few that I know that they have worked on. So pretty cool.
Pretty cool. Hey, Sankyuso.
Sankyuso. Hey, Titus. Good to see you, buddy. You finally made it, huh?
RBV. You played it originally on the Wii. Nice.
All right.
Oh, Faharo. I saw the word shrimp with the 2 uppercase L's, which is just like 2 uppercase letters in your house.
It's actually a coincidence. If you always notice my previous children, and that's actually a total coincidence.
I think they're diagnosing your children. The blur background. I think that's what they do.
I don't know what that blur background is about. To be honest, I don't know what's your what's your.
Glory to mankind.
Obviously, it's referring to glory to mankind. It is. I thought I'd just throw a curveball to you guys and put a background like that. Just having fun with that, and it's been on my mind lately. I was playing last night. Is it last night? Morning? How you want to call it?
I was gonna say last night. Last night we were streaming Animal Crossing. It was whole morning. Whole morning, guys. They couldn't stop playing. It was non-stop.
Let's see here. Today we're not playing anything. We're just chilling with you guys. So again, if you have any questions and comments, or you want me to talk about certain topics, I am open to do so. It's
that's why
this is what these children are for.
Yeah, that's why Jenny put the children music.
So, let me catch up with you guys.
A lot of children, we like to do it because you guys actually brought it up and then keep saying that you guys want to, you like it, you enjoy it. So I do miss it. The last time we did, what was your birthday?
My birthday. Yeah. Today's no celebration. It's just us and you guys. That's all there is to it. Straight up. Faha says, I remember when streams were once a week. Those were the days. You were one of the earliest joining with us on live stream. So it was really fortunate to have you there.
And then also not only that, we increased the amount of live stream, the time as well. We used to 1 hour, I know for sure, and then increased to 3. And now after I got my chair, my beautiful comfy chair,
beautiful chair,
4 or 5 hours, because some of you know before this chair, what was it?
Yes. So if you've been with us that long, you know what Evelyn's been sitting for the longest time. Well, I'll leave it at that. I want to bring it's still around, by the way. Don't think that it disappeared.
It's for the arcade.
Yes. That's a hint. It's used what it's meant for. So Crossfire had a question. Danny, is everything okay with the stream because of what happened yesterday with the aliens? I think it's okay now. Let me know if the audio's okay. But I think I got it cleared. I'm not 100% about it. Maybe 75%. Thinking it is good, but it's on your guys' experience that will dictate that.
But let us know.
But I think it was just a software problem. I had to reboot the software and kind of the audio drivers kind of screwy, because if you guys don't know, I did mention that yesterday my computer was a big failure, meaning I couldn't boot into Windows. So I literally had to reformat the entire computer. Goodness, I'm glad that I'm always backing up data and I didn't lose any data, so that was great. That's always the thing about computers. You gotta back up your data consistently, get those hard drives up and running, so and then I was able to restore everything for the most part. I'm still working on it, so it's still a work in progress, and as we go along, I have some more ideas in mind, but it's some kind of implementation I gotta put together to make it happen. So down the line, I'm working on that. Unless Nier Automata takes my attention away. But, so, I miss the aliens. Oh my goodness, you really miss the Faramar said, don't forget to buy your turnips. Well, tomorrow, which is soon, 5 a.m.
In 4 hours.
4 hours and change. Four hours.
For me though, 5 a.m.
Yeah. So just a reminder, 5 a.m. your time, whichever. It's a new day, so it's Sunday. Definitely buy your turnips. I always recommend buy at least half of your income. If you can't, quarter. It's no specific guideline, but just invest a decent amount, and then you make a good return. Evelyn has made a really good bell income in Animal Crossing New Horizons.
Yeah.
All right. Let me say, I'm catching up with you guys. Glory to mankind. Absolutely.
Glory to sleepers for the week for more shadow.
Lord Shadow.
Alright, let's try to catch up with the chat.
Yeah, let me catch up with you guys. So you see, I already pre-ordered the work set. Oh, let's see here. What did you order here? I see what you did there, Danny. Ha 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 from Marvin.
The thumbnail.
Yes. Hey, it's just a surprise. I don't know what you mean. It's a blur image, you know. It's all good. Xenoblade X. Hey, Vic, good to see you. Long time no see. Maybe down the line, that's a game that who knows will come to Nintendo Switch or not. That's just one that it's a little bit of a side game, I guess I would say. Let me see here. I own like 4 copies of Three Houses, 3 copies of each.
What do you do with those extra
So I'm ready to support my favorite companies. Wow, that is really high support. I gotta say. Nonetheless, more power to you. Oh, wow.
JIC's been thinking about playing Final Fantasy, the original one.
Are you talking about the original or are you talking about the remake? If you have a Nintendo Switch, the original Final Fantasy VII is available. I highly recommend you, if you've never played the classic, give it a chance. It is a classic for a reason. I love the game. It's one of my favorite games in my whole entire gaming history. For a reason. Only thing I would say is if you never played the original before, your feelings for the game might not be the same as someone who played it as someone younger like myself, young retro. Like I never used to say, right? Young retro. So just going with an open mind and set your mindset of what it was in like 1997, and then that gives you a better impression of why the game was such a revelation at the time. I mean, there's story elements I won't spoil here. I'm sure most of you guys have known it if you ever played Final Fantasy VII, but just to suffice to say, there are very touching moments in gaming that was never done before at that time. Hence why it's so many people's favorite. They pushed cinematics at the time as well, because right before that era, there was not a lot of full motion video. You know, we went from Super Nintendo, where everything was sprite based, and then when you go into Final Fantasy VII, it was a lot of cutscenes. It was on 3 discs? Yeah, 3. I think it's 3. Yeah, 3 discs. I think it was 3 discs. Yeah, it's been a while. I have it.
Yeah. You just
I have it. It's in my collection, but it's been a while. I popped out the disc that I played back in the day. Crossfire, I know you haven't played the remake. That's cool. I hope you've been enjoying it. You're playing. You're actually way ahead of me. I have the game. I just haven't got a chance to play because I'm more. I want to dedicate one game at a time when I play. That's why. So I get full attention to it.
Oh yeah, I totally understand that. Selling the turnips, buying the turnips is one thing because you have to wake up early and then until noon. But then later, checking the price, it's like I have to wake up before noon, check the price. And then my thing is I try to wake up earlier so that if I find a good price, then I have to let everyone know. And hence that's why we encourage you to follow us on Twitter, and that's the best way I could contact you. And then you have to wait until the afternoon to check the turn. It's kind of like a homework, so I need deadline to check the turn.
Yeah, you gotta check it twice a day. I think it was right? Twice a day, and obviously it's from morning time. I think it's like 9. You said 9 to 12, or
well, 8
to 12
when they open.
Yeah, 8 to 12 when they open. That hence Timmy and Tommy, they tell you the price, and then the price resets after 12. So you get another price. So maybe you could. If you're lucky, you get a high price. If not, then you just have to wait until you find the right one. That's how it goes. Danny, when are you retiring? aka retiring? Aka playing Persona 5? To be honest, it's in my collection. I just never sealed. It's still brand new and sealed. I haven't even opened it yet. I know that game will just absorb me to a point where I won't be doing anything. I am actually limiting myself in my play if I can. It's honestly my way to enjoy the game as much as I can for the short amount of time frame that I have it to get to play.
To the Nintendo Switch.
Yeah.
Then
if it's on Nintendo Switch,
for sure. Remember what happened to Cuphead, right?
I'm looking at you, Atlas. If Atlas is watching, I just say, they know.
Vic is saying, Danny, at least open it.
What? It's a sniff there,
Oh, it smells
the new game smell. I could.
So
I
think I saw Tim putting a comment before. Maybe Tim could repost it, something about There's some on sale games on the website, and firmware's also talking about that. Yeah, I think right now I've seen that a lot of the company right now they're putting games on sale, and then if you guys want to get it, get it. And it's a great way to buy games not full price. You save some money, right? You can get more game. Like basically, gaming is the shopping lure. Like but he's buying physical copy, and he said that he'll be finding it on sale. And those are great titles, which is good. Save some money.
That is true.
That way. So and plus we have so many games to play. And like I was mentioned yesterday, Danny has a pile of boxes.
Yes,
down there,
I do.
down there. I can't even walk to the game room. If I show you a mini clip or not even a mini clip, a picture of the game room, you know, like what happened to that game room tour?
I know.
that we
it is it is quite a mess right now. It's not in a state that I'm proud to show it to you guys. So let's just say it's work in progress. We gotta get that thing to in order, and then we'll present it to you guys.
I'm gonna do it. Oh, thank you. Yeah, this is I was hesitating to wear a nice shirt, and then I was like, I'm not gonna go out, so I might as well just wear it on shoestring. It's actually brand new. So then he's like, oh, you wear that? You don't wear it outside? I'm like, where am I gonna go out?
Ain't going nowhere. That's how it is, right?
So,
hey Mason, good to see you, buddy. How you doing?
Oh yeah, Tim reports. Thank you, Tim.
What happened? Let's see here.
Yeah, right there.
I was referring to Square sale on Steam. They literally have 54 games on sale for $39 in a bundle. It's there. Yeah, that's true. It's a lot of classic games. So if you're into PC gaming, it is on Steam. If you have the hardware, you could use it. It's always the thing about PC gaming, and I do notice that quite a bit. There's a lot of deals to be had. There's games you can get for free too, which is insane. Sometimes like Square Enix, they gave, I think a while back, they gave me some, what is it, Tomb Raider. I forgot which one it was. It was free on PC, so I just downloaded it, like, why not? So it's on my system, maybe down the line I'll be playing it. But there's a lot of deals to be had on PC. I know that this is a console-based channel, but I do acknowledge the whole entire gaming industry. It's part of my thing. I like the gaming industry, and I base my whole, like, my whole hobby on it, so to say. Let me see here. Catch up with you guys a little bit here. Oh yeah, but Lord Shadow's in the house. Good to see you, my friend. This is wanted KK to sing one more song, but he.
Oh yeah, he works from 6 to 12. So, well, he works the whole day, so, but then but it's alright, Lord Shadow. There's always the next Saturday, so it's good.
It's all good, Lord Shadow, but
time flies.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
The next thing you know is that KK's life is back again.
Yes. It's fast, 12 o'clock. Unfortunately, he left the house, left the little islands. Hey Jordan, good to see you, my friend. How you doing? So let's see, Bonic. Oh yeah, by the way, Bonic shared some awesome tweets. So first and foremost, when I saw it, like, oh, he brought out this Nier Automata, the Yoha, was it the Game of the Yoha edition? That's how they literally the subtitle of it. That's like the Game of the Year edition, if you will. So good that Bonic was able to bring it out, and also he got the Final Fantasy VII remake. For the PS something. That system. PS something.
That one. Yeah, that was good. That's
Game
good,
of
finally.
Yeah, so I'm happy that you got it, Bonic, and enjoy it. Have fun with the game. Yeah. I saw that you said have you played the Nier Automata before? I think you said to replay it. So so if you had played it, let me know how you think of it. I'm curious to see what you think. What you say. That system. Yes. Let me see here. Yeah, Game of the Year edition from Crossfire. Celeste is on my island, but it's not made. So Marvin have a Celeste. Oh man. DF, good to see you, my friend. And it's I'm about to go to sleep. Yeah, I know it's a little bit late night. It's the night hour stream, but glad you're able to stop by. We'll see you next time if anything. Yeah. let me see here. Why don't we catch up all?
Yeah, so if you, Karen, I haven't had Celeste for a while. This is last time when you joined my island. But if anyone has a Celeste, then if they let me know, then I could invite. Then I'll just share the invite. I'm waiting for Celeste to come to my island too. So once I have it, I'll let you guys know. Probably I'll stream it too. Who knows? Remember, Animal Crossing is a game that you play
for a while.
For a while.
Let me see here. 3 discs for Final Fantasy 7. Yeah, that's confirmed.
So it is confirmed. Yeah.
I get confused because sometimes I think there was 4 disc games and something. I know it was in the realm of 3 or 4 discs. Smash Bros. Final Fantasy 10 is his favorite, of course. Yeah. He emphasized that. I know he likes Final
I think
Fantasy
everyone
10.
has the favorite one because it depends which is the first time playing or that. So
Jordan did the comment about your dress. Nice dress, Evelyn.
Thank you. That was when I read.
Oh, okay. So GIC is the one who was mentioning about the original. Yeah, so just do play it. If you haven't got a chance to play it before, why not? It's on this Nintendo's platform. I'm very happy to see the past mainline Final Fantasy games. I remember when we got Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles, I was like, oh my goodness, it's not the mainline. That was on the GameCube. I like Crystal Chronicles, but at the same time, I wanted to play the mainline games. So, and hence that was a time when Square Enix, Squaresoft, I should say Squaresoft at the time. That's the previous name for Square Enix. They didn't have a really good relationship with Nintendo. So hence why there was a lot of games that were on other platforms.
Right.
Very heavily on RPG era during the Nintendo 64. And one of the biggest genres that was not prevalent on the Nintendo 64 was RPGs, and if you're an RPG fan, Nintendo 64 wasn't the great system, but it was great for like rare games. So I gotta admit, it was phenomenal. Multiplayer games, Nintendo first parties, all represented very well. I have very good memories of it playing multiplayer. Mario Kart 64, GoldenEye, Bomberman 64, Mario Party. Obviously, those are like classics.
That one?
Yeah, the one that you do this on your. The controller, and the analog stick.
I missed the fun. I missed that system. I missed out on that system. Right. Many great games. Hey, Andrea.
Hey, I know Tim. He loves Final Fantasy 6 or 3 in the United States. It's a very weird time when they named Final Fantasy because that was the 3rd Final Fantasy in the United States.
Oh,
on the North American market. That's why they named it 3, but in Japan it was 6 game.
Already.
So they went sequential order, but they went back to the sequential order of the Japanese releases when it went to 7. But hence that some people say Final Fantasy 3, but we gotta reiterate which what is that, the 6 or the 3 or all that stuff. But that's hence what Tim is referred to, and I know that is one of his favorite. It is, I think, for 2D Final Fantasy, that's like the pinnacle. That's actually one of the absolute best, and I totally agree with Tim on that being one of his favorites, and it's one of my favorites too. I played on the Super Nintendo, of course.
Ruga is saying, after beating Nier Automata, I could feel the weight of the world.
Yes, yes. It is very heavy, my friends. And the thing is, you have to play that game multiple times, so get all the endings. And the difference, the crazy thing about it, there's new story elements that comes up in each play. It's not just a straight narrow. Some elements obviously the same because they overlap, like 9S and 2B, they overlap because they travel together. But when you get to A2, that's the other android, then it gets really like out there, like different, like wow.
Danny doesn't really tell me much. He just told me like very minor detail.
Very minor.
Because he doesn't want to spoil it to me, and he said he'll play again while I'm watching it. So who knows? Who knows when it's gonna happen?
Brugo's like, wait for Final Fantasy 6 remake. I don't know. That's the thing. I think with these remake projects, they obviously Square Enix they put a lot of resources into it, and it does take quite a bit of time and manpower to do it. We'll see. Do I think it'll happen? I don't know, because Final Fantasy 6 doesn't have the widespread appeal compared to Final Fantasy 7. To be honest, if you're an old retro gamer, you have more resemblance to it. But for the modern gamer, I think a lot of people. This is going back to 1997. Before 1997, RPGs wasn't as mainstream as it is today. and its prevalence today. I mean, obviously today is more because we have so many RPGs that came to this side of the world. But thinking back in 1997 and before that, not many people were into RPGs on this side of the world. And Final Fantasy VII sort of brought that mass market appeal of the genre to this side of the world. Japan was already established with Dragon Quest. It's like not even a question. But we're getting more representation for RPGs. So that's why that a lot of people may not have that feeling of nostalgia, the same amount of feeling of nostalgia for Final Fantasy before the 7. That's why.
Oh, so, that's why.
Yeah. Let me see here. Bonnie, what did he say? What did he say here? I'm gonna catch up with you guys. I know you guys are like on over here. Last comments, Danny. I saw it about Nier. Okay, let me see here. I'm gonna find that. If I miss your comments and questions, just feel free to put it back in the chat because the way that they update the chat is kind of crazy.
Oh, you opened the Final Fantasy
7 remake,
the book and Steelbook is awesome.
Nice. I didn't even get to really see it. And props to you. I'm glad you're able to get it though. That's enjoy it, have fun with it, and there's a good good treat.
Yes, it is. I love this song.
Yeah, I have some. It's still a Nintendo channel after all, right? This is these are some of the tracks that I like to listen to. It's like a remix of different familiar tunes for the Mario universe.
If I like any he's like, I love Dragon Quest. You like every game.
I think you like every RPG, like a lot of major RPGs franchises though. I know he likes Persona, he likes, now he's saying he likes Dragon Quest, I'm Final Fantasy, I know he likes Catherine. I mean, it's not really an RPG, but he likes in the vein of puzzle games as well, so it's kind of like things that I remember from all the down the line. Professor Layton and all that good stuff. Agree, when people think of Final Fantasy, they usually think of 7, 10, 13, 15. Yeah, the modern RPG. Yeah. Like for me, I'm like the opposite. I played up to Final Fantasy 9. I didn't play 10. I honestly didn't play 10 because I was. I have it. I have various versions of the game. It's insane. I have never played. I have it on that system on Nintendo Switch.
I think if you see the game,
I have like a limited edition my friend gave me a long time ago.
It shows in the game room, I think. Yeah. It wasn't. It's still. Yeah. When we do the tour, like the gaming tour, I think it shows.
If you look at my game, my gaming tour, it's still valid. I think it's still valid to today. You're gonna see a little section of other games that I have in the collection that system.
Yeah.
It's a very small section. It's nothing big. I still haven't expanded all that much, to be honest. My focus is always Nintendo. That's what I love the most, and I enjoy the games absolutely number one. That's why I have a full game room dedicated. I don't have a game room for other systems. Don't think that way. It's just a little small section I have. No, I don't know about that.
Karen said that she didn't play Mario Maker 2 and the world that I missed the comment.
Yeah, you get the. Hey.
I've been playing the new update for Mario Maker 2 and the world that I have been playing through have been awesome. They have been challenging but not true levels.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I like the new update from when I was last played it, and you guys saw me on live stream. These
so good.
Created world, and it's like you make a whole game, but it's a small little game.
You were lucky. The person that we played, he was really good.
It was very good. Yeah, very creative.
A little bit puzzle, but not too hard.
Yeah.
Not very like Karen said, not like troll levels.
I think that when you go into the endless challenge and you kind of get those craziness, and people just upload a level for the sake of it. Sometimes they're very not the greatest design, and some of them are very.
And sometimes they like to see people.
Like people suffer. I don't know what it is.
Enjoy it, I guess. I don't know.
I can understand some people want that challenge, but then again, I feel like when you play those they call Kaizo levels, I feel like it's not enjoyable in a way. Like for the mass market appeal, it's not enjoyable. I don't enjoy. Can I try to do it? Yeah, I can probably do. I consider myself a experienced platforming player, and I have tried, but I don't find the joy of it.
Yeah.
If a level doesn't have that certain flow, if it's like invincible, like I'm jumping and there's an invincible block on the diagonal, and it just is put there just intentionally just to take me out,
Right.
That takes out the joy. I'm like, it's an invisible plot. I wouldn't know it's there unless I keep playing like 20 times and then try to get over that and just to pass that little section. And then it becomes a pattern of memorization just to go through the course. It's not fun that way. You know, that's just my opinion. If you like those Kaido levels, more power to you. But I just don't feel like the mass market appeal would not like that. It's not enjoyable, and you're just gonna keep dying. You know, poor Mario, poor Luigi. You know, poor the gang. Yeah.
Hey, Colleen.
Hey.
Bobo, how's it going?
Good to see ya.
Smash Bros. Said I was introduced to Dragon Quest early. I played Dragon Warrior 3 on Game Boy Color.
That's a long time.
Yeah.
I'm not too familiar with the Dragon Quest franchise. I didn't play all that much of it. I did play on the NES, but that's like way back. Just because it wasn't really prominent at the time. I was more into Final Fantasy. I think that's just what I got my hands on it as a youngin. So, but if you guys are into Dragon Quest, it is a legendary series. It's been around for a long time, and when you see a game that's beyond 10, that's something. That tells you something. It's established. So.
Alright, Morgan, thank you so much for stopping by.
Thank you for stopping by. We appreciate it. We will see you next time and catch you again.
Karen said, yeah, I agree with you, Danny. I hate troll levels. Like when you go down a pipe and you instantly fall into your left. Yeah, those. Yeah. And then that wouldn't happen in a mainstream Mario game. That is so
it's just bonkers what I see sometimes. Like
invincible, then a pipe that you just like to or jump or like where would I jump? Like sometimes like this is free fall. Like I don't know where I'm gonna.
I just think that's just lousy design. That's just it's I don't know. It doesn't flow with me. That's just my opinion, of course, though. The only Dragon Quest game I played was Dragon Quest 9 on the DS. Put around 200 hours in it. That's awesome. It is an RPG, so hence that's. I guess it's normal to make at least that many hours.
I think so. When it comes to RPG, you have to hit like at least 150 hours. I would say.
Yes.
At least, yeah.
Oh yeah.
And then if you're going to complete it, side quests and all that, then that's gonna take way more.
The only recent Dragon Quest game, it's not even the mainland that I play, was Dragon Quest Builders 2. I enjoyed that game. It was so addicting. I only put it down because I had to start working on videos again. But I did a guide on one of the videos. I was so into it. I put in at least 70 hours or something like that, and I did nothing. I felt like I did nothing. Like I was building. It's like Animal Crossing, you know. You could do things for hours and you feel like you have no progress. So I felt that way. I was making my farm, you know, helping out the plight of the villagers. It was cool. I had a blast in that game. So yeah, there you go. That's the only one that in the modern day I play is Dragon Quest related though. Yeah.
I love Chrono Trigger.
Chrono Trigger. That's one of those legendary RPGs that
game,
if you ever play, if you need to play a classic RPG, Chrono Trigger is definitely one of them. That's another Squaresoft game back in the day. I had good memories of that as well. I think Tim likes Chrono Trigger as well, right? Other ones like Secret of Mana, I always recommend that if you're into Super Nintendo kind of RPGs. High recommendation on my list as well.
Oh no, Smash Bros. I think even we try your I think one time we did the stream trying the levels from Mario Maker. You guys do have something a little bit hard.
A little bit is okay.
The one that we seen that they try sometime play off stream. Oh boy! No, you guys are fine.
Yeah, you guys are fine. Yeah.
Yours is puzzle. That's what it is, but not like that. Like really, like
like every move you make is like something just out to get you.
Like some people make the whole level just like invisible block or literally just. Like I can't recall a troll level. Like you pass one point, but the next one is the same or something like that. It continues.
Ongoing. No. Next, skip. Yeah. And hence why they always say like I don't have a lot of maker points because no one's gonna play your level like that.
Or I can't because you have to get certain numbers of maker point or certain things. Then you are able to unlock some outfit. And some of them, if they really play and they want to collect all the outfit, they're not able to get it because of their level. I'm like, try to make your level a little more enjoyable. Maybe people will play more, and hence people will probably recommend it, and then other people will play or share it, right?
Let me just double check something here. Alright, we're looking good here. Okay, we're good.
I don't even want to know what my total debt is.
It's okay.
It's okay, Karen. It's all good.
Yeah, as long as you're having fun, that's what matters the most. It doesn't matter how much you perish. Mario will always be back on the, respawn back, and you get to play him again. That's the beauty of Mario. He's very strong. Sometimes he looks weak, but he comes back and strong again.
Yes, Ruga invasive a block, and then they put the laughing sound effect.
Hey, you guys know what that is. The lips that comes out and the mouths that come out. Oh man, it's something right there, right? It's like trolling you.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Another game series is good series. I can't even read right. Good game series is Breath of Fire. That is one of the older Super Nintendo series as well. Yeah, that could be one of those.
I think that one when we went to store or convention, is it very expensive? That one?
It's okay. I wouldn't say it's super pricey, but it is okay. Yeah. I actually have it in collection. I think my brother-in-law gave it to me. He did. It was in the collection.
And it's in a complete box.
Yeah. It's great. Yeah. To be honest, I never played it. I heard many good things about it from many people, like hence Fahad. So that could be a good recommendation. I remember that laughing sound too in Mario Maker 2. Yeah, telling you, right?
It hits you.
Hey Tommy, good morning. Yes, good morning. Right?
It is 1:26 a.m. on our side.
Yeah, it is a late night chill stream, and again, thank you everyone for joining with us today.
This is where you bring your question, topic. We could talk about it, discuss, and because we feel that when we play a game, sometimes we cannot 100% focus on the chat and then dedicate the whole time answer your question, but then now it's social, it's just that it's just that we got to take a bit of time because there's everyone asking questions and sharing comments, which is fine, and you can repost them.
If you just join with us, if I missed your question or comment, feel free to repost and I will dig it.
But yeah, I don't know, you want to start?
Let's see here.
Or
start? Well, what is this though? One of the cool things, since we were talking about a lot of the about Nier yesterday, hence the thumbnail. So if you guys get it by now, it is Nier Automata related. I thought it was just fun to just poke fun at it and just put chill stream in the center and get your guys. What is this about? So that's a little. It's more to it than just that. So yesterday, I was showing this book here. This is one of the items I got. I left it. It's on my table the whole time. This is like an art book for Nier Automata. One of my favorite games playing lately, like really lately. I also have other stuff that I haven't even unboxed yet. I imported, so on the stream I will be unboxing them live with you guys and checking it out. I thought, honestly, to be honest, it's a sack of box. I didn't.
Wait, Fahad called you. Even the hashtag says Nier Automata. Oops.
No, I knew.
Wow,
if you look carefully, yeah, you can find it.
No,
yeah.
You can. It's Fahad.
Hi. Oh man. Look at those details.
Yeah, I know, right? How do you say her name?
Akamizu, good to see you. It says, I'd be asleep now, but I just recently finished a Monster Hunter online session and saw you tweet. Thank you so much for popping in though. If you feel sleepy, you feel weak, it's okay. I totally understand. It's a bit late night stream. It's a little bit beyond what we usually do when we start stream, but I know you guys tend to stay up, some of you guys, so always a pleasure seeing you there, but hope we see you next time.
Yeah. Hey, if anything, we could we probably tried this and then we could implement the early and maybe sometimes surprise you in a mid-week with a chill stream. Sometimes I do enjoy this type of, not sometimes, all the time I do enjoy a chill stream.
Crossfire has a question. Speaking of Nier, what was your origin story of liking and seeing 2B for the first time? This is the thing.
I'm very curious.
Okay, so
that's
a very good question. So if you look back at when Nier Automata was released, it was in 2017. That's actually the year that Nintendo Switch came out. The game kind of got eclipsed a little because of all the things that happened with the Nintendo Switch release, and we have Breath of the Wild and all that stuff. So it always had my attention because it looked different. It was something that it caught my attention. The point that I got the game like a
I
long
think you
time
got it a
ago.
long time ago.
Well, I got the funny thing, I got the soundtrack a long time ago. The original OST for the game. It was in my collection. I got it like in 20. I got it during E3. It was
it was E3.
Yeah.
It was Square Enix booth.
Yep.
2 years ago.
It was 2 years ago at
2
least.
years ago.
2 years ago. I didn't even play the game yet, but I heard a couple clips and I love what I heard. I have no idea what the game was about, but I liked the character design. It was I would say different. Very different, very mature looking. And it piqued my curiosity, and I heard a couple of things about of Nier, the series itself. So I'm like, you know what? I read a little bit about it, not the story, but I'm just talking about the director and everything. And I see that he has a certain style of doing his game. It's very different. He has multiple endings and stuff like that. I'm like, okay, so this is more to it than that. There's a big cult following, and when I saw gameplay, I knew that's a good game, excellent game. I knew it. When I'm not trying to brag or anything like that, but since I was a kid, I didn't have a lot of money. I had to always pick one game. When I choose a game, I always say, if I had to spend my only savings for one game, and that's like if a scenario like that's the only game I could play for a whole year, and that's the case when I was a kid. Is my parents bought me games and we didn't have a lot of money, so when I got one game, it better be a good game, or else you're gonna be stuck with it for a year. And I always had that impression when I buy a game. Although I can buy lots of games, but I always have that impression because I want a collection that I can be proud of, and someone can go into my game room and say, "Oh, you know what? That is a good game. That is another good game. That is another good game." In some way, someone can point out a finger at a game and say that's a good game. So that's my intention. So when I saw Nier Automata's gameplay, I knew it's spot on the way I like it. It has like, how you would put this? It's like a Bayonetta gameplay in it with Devil May Cry, and obviously the look is just different, and of course 2B is great. that's a waifu kind of talking here.
And Smash Bros. You see, he mentioned 2B before the music.
Yeah, right.
And it happened yesterday.
Yeah. But yeah, of course, you know, when you see a front cover or anything, you're gonna see 2B. I mean, of course, 9S is here, but he's fainted, you know. You can't say much about, but 2B is the heroine, right? I like heroines, so hence why I got into it. Although I didn't even play it yet, and only recently I played it, so that's my story of Nier Automata in a nutshell.
Yes.
Yeah, I think that I have a after so many years of being part of the game industry in some way, I have this ability to just look at the game for like 5 minutes of gameplay, and I can determine if it's a game that's worth play or not, and if it's a good game or excellent game or a game of the year level contention. Mm-hmm. There are some games I even told Evelyn like. This is game of the year, and they end up to be game of the year in a lot of ways.
We don't really bring that topic.
I don't bring it up, yeah.
On I make a video and so because then sometimes I hurt people's feelings, but then we try to avoid that. Mm-hmm. But every time he talk about the new game, he tells me, and I'm like, wow, then how do you know that? Like when they announce or win the award, I'm like, how do you know that? And he explained me the reason why. Being in the industry for a while, it's just the first moment you play the game, 5 minutes he'll know if it's a good game.
Yeah, I just look at a convention. Yeah. What I tend to do, if you ever go to PAX or any gaming convention in general, what I tend to do is I'm very quiet. I don't really say anything. Sometimes I talk to developers, sometimes I don't. You know, I'll just stand back on the side. I don't even play all that much on the convention. I'll let the people play. I just watch. Just on the side and see if it's a game that interests me or not. I go to Indie's booth and look at their projects. So a lot of them are really creative. A lot of them are work in progress and stuff like that. And if they get my attention, so that's how I judge a game. I know it's like looking at but I look at it in a very objective kind of thing. Like how's the gameplay, what story, how they're presenting the story, what is the music like? If I could hear it, obviously. If it's a convention, if I could hear it, then even better. I look at the big, broad scope. Is there potential in the game? I don't just look at a game where I just say, it looks kind of fun. You know, any game could be fun, but what's beyond the fun? Does it?
Or like, it's everybody's playing it.
Everyone's playing it, but that doesn't mean anything to me, though. I don't look at it like that.
There's some games that everyone's playing it.
Right.
And hence, that's why sometimes we ask the question, why didn't you play this game? Like, Danny's like, because...
Oh, Danny, what's the remix of the Die Die Die? I will, I'll message you on that one. I honestly, right now, I don't have it. I missed it. I was talking, I didn't even listen to the music, but I will get back to you on that. I'll tell you for sure, Smash Roll. I can feel a game is in my interest pretty quickly. Yeah, you kind of have that sense. If you play it all the time, you can have that feel, an aura, if the game is appealing to you or not.
Right.
Yeah.
We get to get offers a lot from when we go to a convention or get email, and trust me, Danny tried many and watch the trailer. Sometimes when they get email, Danny even before accepting the game the code for the download, Danny just watched the trailer and he's like, I don't think that's me, and hence I'm not gonna take it. Or if it's good, then you guys seen it that we premiere on our stream and on our channel and live stream it. So for the most part, I
stand by what games I present to you guys. I stand by what I say to you guys because I feel like it's something that may appeal to you. It may not appeal to everyone. Everyone has different tastes. I totally understand. That's what makes the world unique, and it makes it. This diverse interest is what makes this world impressive, you know, and everyone is free to enjoy what they like. You know, something that
we don't judge.
I don't judge.
No, you guys could play, teams. I'm still missing out on Friday the 13th. Yeah, no, people. If you enjoy it, that's props to you. That's good. It's video game. It's your money. It's your game. It's your game experience.
Yeah.
Hence, that's why we don't judge. People leave a comment. We're like, sure, no problem. I mean, we're not going to. No, you must play this game.
Yeah, I'm not a fanboy.
No.
One of those like say, oh, you don't have this system. You bad boy.
Yeah. We get that a lot from.
I'm like,
what is it?
It's uncalled for.
The game room tour. Oh, but and hence I guess those are people that thumbs down, but.
Yeah, when you look at their collection, they have like 2 games. That's okay. That's okay.
Yes, Katana Zero. Yes, that's the one that.
I stand by that. I don't stream often of.
The funny thing, Katana
indies,
Zero, it was they saw the demo, saw it first at PAX East, and then nobody was playing it. It was only one person in there.
I just walked up
and then,
playing it.
Was it the developer or the people that work with the team?
Yeah, it was
they were there.
It was one of the main developer who was standing there. I actually questioned him about certain topics of the gameplay, what his what his vision for the game, and he told me about it. And I that tells me he had great ambitions for the title. At the time, it was still in development, of course.
And then just you got to play it.
I got to play it, and I liked what I saw. Yeah.
There's a lot of those games like that, and then it was so good, and hence that's why then sure I would like to stream it.
And then Infernal Tim as well say, dude, Katana Zero was amazing, right? And it's not even a high budget title. It's something you can just download and play. If you even on a limited budget, the music. Oh my goodness, the music was great. Because they had headphones there, and that's what really got me. A game. I tell you the truth. I think that gameplay is important. Graphics is okay. I'm not a big hog on graphics. If the graphics looks great, even better. It's a plus. It's a bonus, but it's not the primary thing for me. Some people really put it up there, but it's not for me.
I think the majority is like judging more. Then he would look for more for the main content for like the
gameplay, story, music. High emphasis on me. Think about it. What makes a game memorable? If the gameplay suck, you won't enjoy it because it's like, oh my goodness, the jump doesn't feel right, or the weapon movement, it doesn't feel good, it doesn't feel satisfying. So you're not gonna like it. You're not gonna have fun with it. The music is one of the things that people remember. Like I'm putting the music right now on this live stream, although it's not the original songs from what you played back then, but you have memories of the game. That's what makes it memorable, because you're like, oh, you hear like the Super Mario Bros. Theme, you're like, that's Super Mario Bros. You know, everyone will recognize it. That's what makes a game memorable. So if the soundtrack is great and it sticks to your head, even if years down the line you don't even heard it, you'll still remember it. That's what makes a game
like
legendary.
You play the song Super Mario Bros. To your parents, I'm sure that, oh yeah, that's my
I mean, like you think about like the NES and Super Nintendo. It's not 3D graphics. I mean, yeah, Star Fox has 3D, but that's another story. I'm gonna put it out there. So some troll gonna come into me. Yeah, but there's some 3D games there on the Super Nintendo, Danny. Yeah, I know, but it's not the main thing. But just saying, graphics not like compared to today where it's super uber realistic and whatnot,
right.
but the gameplay stands. It just works. Think of Super Mario Maker 2. It is a modern title, but it has the essence, look, and feel of an older game from the old days, from NES, Super Nintendo, and
right.
whatnot. Hence why it's enjoyable regardless. Gameplay stands, right?
There's some comments in here.
I'm reading the comments there. Story, music, art, gameplay, presentation. Yeah, that's actually the way it goes.
Right. For Smash Bros, like story/music, gameplay, then graphics. That's in his opinion.
Yes, yes.
That's right.
That is true. I totally agree with that. Graphics is just a bonus for me. It's not the end all be all or anything like that.
To have the same game on the system, Nintendo Switch, and a PC, and then Karen saying like, I don't feel bad. I had 3 copies of Mario Maker 2, just pre-ordered the bonuses. I remember. That's how they get you. They're like from Target, Best Buy, Walmart maybe sometime. You get those bonuses. It's like insane. Don't worry, Karen. Faha had 4 copies or 5 copies of, I don't know, Fire Emblem, so it's so good.
I'm guilty. I have like 3 copies of Nier Automata, so I literally have 3 copies. I'm not kidding. I have no shame in saying that. Do I need 3 copies? Probably not, but I'll do it because I love the game so much. So for all you guys out there, no problem.
Yeah, Fahad also loved Persona series, and Shin Megami Tensei series was something that I remember no one I knew would play. I always told friends to try it out. Yeah, sometimes those type of game is hard to I guess suggest other people unless they are into RPG or they're willing to spend so many hours into it. But yeah, hence that's why we have our community for Hazo. A lot of us, we share the same I guess the same common favorite games, and that's why I love you guys joining our stream and you guys who have talking about your games.
Yes.
Right?
Shin Megami Tensei.
Oh, so we also look for her. We have someone else in the chat that is a huge into Shin Megami Tensei.
Yes, that is another series that I haven't got into, but I heard a lot of things about it from various people. They enjoy it. Maybe one day I will get into that. It's one of those darker. I kind of had the vibe from it from Tokyo Mirage and Sharp FE, so I kind of get the feel. I gotta finish that game.
I think Subasa's waiting for
I know. I love the game, by the way. Don't get me wrong. I just had Animal Crossing sidetracked me so hard, and all the things that happen around. Oh boy.
I see you guys sharing like I have like Smash Bros. I have Ace Attorney, truly 5 different platforms.
5 different platforms.
You see, everyone has their own preference.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't feel bad. I have 5 versions of a TV show. I don't know how it feels. Yeah. Michael's
waiting, Danny. I know she's waiting. She's at her desk at this chilling around. All right. Let me see here. Some of you guys are expressing about what Shin Megami Tensei is about. Yeah. So if you guys are, see that it's something that you're into, there's tons of games in the series. So give it a shot. Why not? It's even on 3DS. Yes, I remember it's on 3DS as well. I have a couple.
I think I see
the funny thing is, though, even though I haven't played the games that some of the games I mentioned on stream, I have in my collection. I literally do. Because I have faith in those type of titles. I've seen the gameplays.
A lot of time, like, Danny just do have some sealed games in his game room, but it's because he knows that it's a good game, so he keeps them there. Eventually, one day he will play it. He's not a seal collector.
No,
because that's not how it is.
I meant to play my games.
Yeah.
Although some people come to my game room tour like, you got the game sealed. I'm like, it's not sealed. It's actually just a plastic wrap that's protecting it.
Why?
I can't play, and plus I can't play every. I'm a one man. I can't play every game there is out there. There's so many.
Wait until they get. Wait until they become adult. They're like, I don't have time. We do get
the commodity that is not unlimited.
Nothing beats the comment that Animal Crossing. That you know how when you play this song with Hit Slider, you see the credits.
Nothing beats that comment.
The person said that he beat the game already.
Yeah.
So am I right? Crossfire, how many times did it beat it?
He just saw KK slide. I win the game. I beat the game. I'm done. You didn't do anything yet. And he admits that he only got 5-star on his island. Okay, you know, you beat the game. Cool. Good for you, man. Just saying. Oh boy, Atlas is really focusing on the Persona 5 Rush with. Yeah, it's one of their flagship titles. I think it's the thing. I think the reason why is and it's not even. I think it's actually kind of realistically what's happening. Because I think Persona for the longest time hasn't gotten mainstream. You think about it, who really talks about Persona Original, Persona 2, Persona 3, Persona 4? Not many people, unless you're in the niche, hardcore fan base, they'll talk about it. But in terms of outside, more of the people now know about Persona because of Persona 5. They're not going to say, again, they're not going to mention the previous games. And also, it helps out because Joker was in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. And like,
and it's approved.
It's approved by Masayo Sakurai. and people have their eyes on the franchise, and then they're like, "Oh, that game looks kind of cool." And the style, the art, the presentation looks spot on. And to be honest, I actually got to play the demo. It's on my channel. I actually played. I know Crossfire saw it too. You mentioned. I played the Japanese version of Persona 5 Scramble. I went in with a non-preconceived notion of what Persona 5 is. I seen gameplay, but I didn't play Persona 5. But you can just go in and play it. I played it. It got my interest right away. It was fun.
Then he got an interest.
Yeah. Although it's not like an actual Persona 5.
But it's such a...
Yeah, but it has the story elements, the style. I can see what they're getting at. And it's very eye-catching, you know, in that sense.
Or maybe Faha, you could answer his real question about Shin Megami Tensei. Like he doesn't know where should he start.
Where to start? Yeah. If you have knowledge about it, I can't give you my input because I didn't play the series, so I don't want to give misinformation.
We got Faha.
Yeah, Faha is good.
It's good. Yeah. Lord Shan, I've learned Evelyn's method and beat Animal Crossing 7 times.
Yes, absolutely.
Lord Shan, not sure. Crossfire, I should put up like I beat it 9 times one stream and then 4 times another stream, so maybe like around 13 times. Yay! I beat the Animal Crossing New Horizons 13 times.
Crossfire is the android. He counts them all. I don't know.
What's his new name now? Nintendroid?
Nintendroid? Android? Nintendroid? Yeah, I think so. Oh, you've been playing. Fahad's already been playing too. Oh my goodness, he's all over. My gosh, that's cool. That's Nintendroid. There we go.
Nintendroid.
I take that. I dig that. That's good. Nintendroid.
But I just beat Animal Crossing again tonight.
Yay! Good job, guys. High praise. And that comment is valid. Valid. Oh boy. And Smash Bros as well. Oh man. This person obviously doesn't understand what Animal Crossing is about. If they say they see the credit, that's it. And I made a statement. I said some games you don't have to even play the gameplay and see the credits. They'll have it right in the menu system. Yeah, you just select it. You put the credits at the very beginning of the game.
Now some games that they do have it, like you can watch the ending of the credits
right away. It's not like you beat the game. Okay, you saw the credit. Woo. But you still spend the money on the game. You gotta play it, right?
Yeah.
I'm just laughing at you guys. What you guys say? Oh boy. Bionic as well. Let's see here.
What is the music?
Oh yeah, this is like one of. I know you guys can't see this layout right now because right now this is the first time I'm doing something like this. I have 2 monitors coming on.
Yeah, that's why if you see me, I'm watching.
You don't know what you're looking at. Evelyn doesn't know where she. I have my own monitor. Evelyn has her own monitor.
I'm so used to looking your monitor because back then I play game in this manner and then
the chat will be.
But now I'm like this and then this.
We both have chats.
I'm confused.
on our separate monitors. So and then Evelyn's like.
Yeah, that's my head's like.
Yeah, she's tilting.
Like a
bubble head. Hence why that's going on. She hasn't gotten used to it. This is the first time implemented, so yeah, it's a work in progress for Evelyn here. Sorry about talk about playing Mario Maker 2 made me want to grab my Switch to play. That's so cool, Karen.
It's so good, Karen. It's a chill stream. So
yeah, chill stream.
I want you guys to relax and enjoy, have fun with the community. Yes.
So my question, maybe this is a topic. What game? This is a general question, but I'll give it to you guys. what game are you guys looking forward to? You know, I know it's not many that Nintendo announced. I'll put this out because, you know, obviously due to the pandemic, a lot of companies are working at home, so hence development times are extended or can't proceed as normal because, you know, a lot of times not many of these people, when they go home, they don't have like powerful computers or anything like to continue development.
And not only that, you gotta work as a team. A lot of these games, hundreds of people working together to finalize the game. I don't think working at home will be the right play for it. So, and it's harder for them. So, yeah. So
keep that in mind. You know, just be nice to them. They actually try. I'm sure they're working as best they can.
Yeah, be nice because I think they're all going through the same thing what we are going through. It's nothing. They're not nothing special. They're still human, and then they still have feelings and have family and all that.
Let's see. From what I can remember for years. Oh, you don't. So that I don't have. Oh, you don't have Ruga. You don't have Xenoblade. Oh. Okay, I think you'll be in for a treat. If you're into RPGs, I highly recommend it. Just straight up. So let me know how you feel, Ruga, on that one.
So is that from Crossfire? You looking forward to Xenoblade Chronicles Definite Edition? Nice. Hey Jackson, how's it going?
Nice.
NintendoCade? Probably Breath of the Wild too.
Okay, cool.
Let's see. Oh yes, team. Yes. I want to get more info on Bayonetta 3.
It's been the longest time we haven't had anything.
When was the time? Oh, it was the
Game Awards.
Game Awards.
Yeah, that was the only time they revealed. There was just a cutscene. It was a movie cutscene.
That was a long time.
Long time. It was at least like what, 2-3 years ago, something like that.
3 years ago.
Something like that. It's 2 years ago at least.
Jeez,
oh man. Yeah, that's something I'm looking forward to. If you guys are interested in me streaming that game, I'll try to make that arrangement somehow. You know, super late night stream. It is an M-rated game, obviously.
I'm sure we'll see Faha.
Yes.
A perfect tennis of Bayonetta to stream.
I'm curious to see how she looks because I think they change her looks every time there's a new game. You know how the first Bayonetta, then the Bayonetta 2, she looks she had a shorter hair.
She have long hair.
And then the first one she had long hair, and this one, who knows, had medium hair.
Medium hair.
Yeah. Different outfit. I have no idea.
Okay, so we'll try to see. Smash Bros. I'm looking forward to eventual Marvel vs. Capcom 4 and Smash DLC, of course.
a lot of a fighting game going on there, huh? So, who knows? We'll see. Definitely DLC for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. It's just a prolonged delayment because of things going on.
Let me see.
Of course, Fahad already pre-ordered the Catherine full body for the Switch. And the funny thing is, I know Fahad already have the game on a system, and he's still on for it. So that's cool. I'm glad to see that.
For Bonnet, it will be Xenoblade and Catherine. Okay.
Alright, cool. Another Catherine interest there. That's one game that I actually got to play. I think the original on PS system. It was very surprising because I didn't know it was a puzzle game when I went into it because it was a demo, and I went into it without knowing anything. I thought it was an RPG. I just went in blinded completely, just looking at the box art cover art, whatever. And I was like, whoa, it's a puzzle game. And then, you know me, a puzzle.
Yeah, we know you.
Yeah. Has a story though. It's a very mature type of story. Gotta say though, very interesting. Almost spilled it with the Tata sister. I'll go as far as just name the first letters. That's it.
Oh, it's so good, Jackson. I'm not a big fighting game, mostly because I'm bad at them. Hey,
so good.
I'm not a big fan either of. Not a big fan. Sorry. It's just that I grew up only playing one fighting game, Street Fighter, and I'm not really that good at it. But I do enjoy watching people play. Like when Danny played, I guess Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Yeah. I do watch him play, and I enjoy it. And I'm trying to get into it. It's just like I never grew up with playing fighting game, but sometimes a lot of fighting games are fun. So it depends. There's tons of fighting games out there.
Oh yeah.
And then so I understand. So it's all good.
Crossfire definitely loves fighting games because his name implies it. Fighter.
Yes.
Yeah. So there you go. And you know, you talk about the fighting game genre. Many people have different ways to play it. Some people like to play on the gamepad. Some people like to play on a fight stick. They're both valid ways to play it.
Yes.
Even in competition, I've seen people play with a gamepad. It's kind of unusual for me to see it, but it does happen.
Yes. When we went to Evo, I was like, and
She's playing a gamepad. Yeah, she's playing a gamepad. Yeah.
And then the way they hold it, they just like.
Yeah, it's kind of. I don't have a game controller on me right now, but just think of the Nintendo Switch Pro controller.
It's like, okay,
you're holding it like this.
You hold it like this, right?
Yeah.
But then the person put it in the lap and then they just go like
yeah,
this.
they're like this, like a fight stick on a gamepad.
I didn't watch the gameplay.
One hand is like this, but then the other one's like this.
I didn't watch like the monitor. I just watched the person watch.
I think I know if you think about logically though, because they have multi fingers and you can tap on the buttons faster.
Like,
yeah, but you have a thumb. You only have one finger to press per button. So hence you have 3 fingers or 4, whatever amount of fingers you want to use, pinky if you want to, and then you just. The amount of commands that you can input in a certain second.
And each millisecond that makes it different on a competition.
Yeah.
Versus the other person was playing fight stick.
Yeah, fight stick is natural because you have to hold it like one hand on the not the analog stick, but the joystick, and then you tap with your fingers. So obviously that's natural.
It was our first time going to Evo last year, and Danny, he grew up and then he was in a competitive scene already back then. But it was my first time and experience it. And then Danny was worried that I was gonna. I'm like, Shane, you wanna go to Evo? Like it's all fighting games, and it's all you just gonna watch people fighting game. I love it. I was like, don't worry, Danny. Maybe it's just a vacation in Las Vegas. And then honestly, I love it. The first day when I was there, and I told him I was like, we coming back. Like I wanna come back. He said,
we definitely gotta come back one day
because. You watching, honestly, if you have a chance, go for it. If you watch people on stream, which they do broadcast on stream live, it's not the same. You in there, people cheering, people talking about it. You actually, I learned some stuff. I learned some games and I never seen before and I never heard of that. And you see pro player there, and you see how the community is so supporting in there. It's so cool. It's so nice. Like you. I mean, for instance, you have some all the people like with those pride and all that, but that's a different thing. But the most important thing is that you see the community is so cool. It's really cool.
Smash Bros. I bought a fight stick when I was practicing Street Fighter 4, and I was just so much more comfortable with a controller. I saw that.
I'd say everybody has a different.
Different preference in how they play. Yeah, I used to be all about controllers, but now I'm used to an arcade stick.
Oh,
give me that for fighters.
Tim, I know.
He's all into the fight stick.
That I know. Tim is cool.
Yeah. Maybe I'll have a better play in Smash Bros. If I use my nose to move the analysts.
Right?
Oh man.
Let me know how you do that for how. Teach me.
Smash is the exception. I couldn't see playing that with a stick. You can't play the stick.
No.
This is another funny one. I have a video on an unboxing of a fight stick. It's the Hori fight stick. I think it's called the Hayabusa 5. I think that's what they call it. I don't remember the exact name. It's my favorite. It's my favorite fight stick.
It's really good.
It's really good. It's essentially a premium fight stick. And I had one question. I tend to get this question. I do understand where they come from though. So can I play Smash with it? The answer is no, you can't, because you think about it. The analog stick. It's not even. It's not even an analog. I should be technically correct. It's a digital stick.
Yes.
So it only inputs the directional pad commands, like in a fighting game. So hence you can't even move. You can taunt. That's about it. You can taunt if you left the controls in default on Smash, but you can't use the stick as a movement in Smash.
Yeah, Faha had the right name. Did you see Faha?
Yeah, just telling you. Yeah, see Faha, he's all with all Hayabusa 5. Yeah, ooh. He knows it. And it's my favorite stick. What I tend to use that for is obviously fighting games like Street Fighter, and then retro arcade style games that's available on Nintendo Switch, like the arcade archives, like Donkey Kong. You can name tons of them. There's a whole list of arcade games on Nintendo Switch, Nintendo eShop. Yeah.
Oh, Tim is like, shh, keep your. How you say it? Hayabusa?
Yeah, keep your Hayabusa. Sticking with my samba. Yeah. If you guys don't know what referring to is, this is a little bit more technical. There are different arcade parts for sticks. There's Sanwa, There's the Hayabusas. There's another one. I forgot. They're Japanese made. They're all Japanese parts. Each one have their preference. I've seen when I was at EVO, I saw different kinds of parts. I see customizations and craziness too.
Oh, it was so crazy.
Yeah, Sanwa tends to be the one that's been the industry standard for a while because it's the same part that you use in Japanese arcades. You know what I'm saying? But you could, if you want to, you can actually swap out the part. That's how the great thing about it. You can actually open up the screw and then swap out the the pieces. I know Tim knows about that.
When we were at EVO, it was they had the booth, and then I was like, wow, dang, I didn't know you could like do all that. Yeah. Those pro players go like all out. Customization, I'm like, that looks hard.
It is insane. They have their name, everything on it, and they have the glowing LED.
Yeah.
I'm like, jeez, I know you go in there with competition, but you go in with style.
Flashy.
Yeah,
right?
flashy. It was very. It's a different world.
They got a name. It's that one, right? HAP or Suzo?
Yes, the HAP. Yeah, HAP is the American standard. That's the one you find in the old Street Fighter 2 arcade cabinets because it's bigger. It has a different feel, and some people grew up with Street Fighter playing the arcade. They like that. They love it. It's what they grew up with. And then the Japanese players, they're used to the Sanwa kind of arcade part. So it's a totally clash of different preference. They're both great in different ways. Or even you play Mortal Kombat in the arcade. That they use the hat. And there's another Japanese version. I forgot the name, but
we saw that last time.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I've seen it. There was actually vendors that sold arcade parts there, so like Sanwa, HAP, and whatnot.
Cool. Ruga, yes, that's another one. I got the 4 Mini Arcade Street Fighter stick for the Switch and Tri-Smack. Yeah, only taunt attack.
Yeah, only taunt attack. That's it. Yeah.
So that's another one. If you don't want the bigger one, the small one.
Yeah, there's a small one. They came out with Street Fighter theme ones as well.
Nice. It was red and the blue one.
Yeah. I think it was like with Chun-Li on one and then Ryu on the other. Something like that. I don't quote me on that. I think I saw it like that. All right, Jackson, thank you so much for joining with us. I'm glad you enjoyed. We'll see you next time. Hopefully, we'll see you next time.
Yeah. Have a great night.
We have some people have different preferences here. Yes, that's another one. There's tons of variations. They even have. This is the funny one though. That recently I saw. They have the standard. The button layout, I don't know how you call it. I'm not an arcade aficionado. I know about it, but the vocabulary, the full vocabulary about it, but the layout of an arcade stick, right? It's like a little curve, right? And on the left side is usually the analog. I keep saying analog, the digital stick, the joystick. And instead of the joystick, they had one that would have keyboard keys. Like literally, you think about when you play a computer game. You have the WASD. You use that that format, WASD. It's like that on the left side, which is crazy. But you think about it, it kind of makes sense. You could tap it quicker in that way.
Wow.
Instead of moving like this, you're doing this,
tap it,
like up, down, left, right. So it was bonkers when I saw that. I was like, yeah.
So it's up, down, left.
I guess. Right. But my only question is how you do diagonals. It's kind of. When you play.
Tim's saying that it's the weirdest looking fight stick ever.
Yeah. There's a name for it. I don't know the name, but I've seen it. I've seen people use it at EVO. I literally saw it. I don't know how they do it, but they do it. It's crazy. Yeah. I can't even talk about arcade right now. This is like a totally different realm.
That's like we could do ChiLL Stream.
ChiLL Stream, guys. Wow, there are so many kinds of arcade sticks, even ones I've never heard. Yeah. Yep.
I didn't know that either, Crossfire, until when we went to EVO, and then I was like, "What is this?" And then he was telling me all that. I was like, "Wow."
Because I'm thinking logically, how you pull off those moves? Because I remember when I was younger, I was playing with my friend's PC. We had I don't know what fighting game it was. He only had PC, so we were playing a fighting game, and we couldn't pull off the diagonals. I just don't understand how you do it. I haven't revisited in a long time playing keyboard with a fighting game, but I don't remember the name either. The diagonals are just pushing down in another direction at the same time. It's hard to imagine playing a fighter with keys like that. Yeah, I know. I didn't grow up playing like that, so it's just something. It doesn't register in my head. Yeah.
Oh, it's like I kindnesses and that diagonal will be tricky, but definitely has an advantage for those Mortal Kombat style
Yeah.
special. Oh, so
Yeah, the Mortal Kombat has. I can see that can work, but some fighting games has more just standard up, down, left, right inputs than like Street Fighter. You're gonna do Hadouken. You know how you gonna do that? You know, like that.
Mortal Kombat might be okay. Most of those moves are like back punch, like
Yeah,
spear.
Like straight up, like up, down, left, right. That's how I was saying.
You have a question for Faha.
All right, let's see here. Danny, have you gotten to Gunpla? I haven't. I have. I know there's a lot of people that into it. I think the real reason is because I didn't get a chance to watch a lot of like Gundams and like the Japanese animes that deals with robots and stuff like that. So that's hence why. And also it wasn't very common when I was growing up. So I know there's a lot of people into that. Or maybe Fahad is. Who knows, right?
Yes.
I
all of them.
I do know we have a friend. Her name is Vampy. She's a cosplayer and she loves Gunpla. I know that. So
Yeah,
she's cool.
she loves
She's cool
it.
with that. And he loves of course Fahad loves Gunpla.
Yeah.
Let me see here. I actually pulled off Raging Storm with the keyboard. It's something you can accommodate. There you go. You know, if you played it, you can do it. I'm assuming it has to be some way to do it. If they put it out there, it's actually a product you can buy. Oh, nice. See, I know Fahad is.
Yeah, Fahad knows.
He's into it. Yes.
Linda, yes.
Let me see here. The hardest part is moves where you tap diagonal, but sweeping motions are easier. Okay, cool. There you go. So we got some arcade aficionados in here. That's sweet. Hopefully, I don't butcher something to say something. I'm not I'm not an expert arcade guy, but I do know the background of it. So hence why I could say things that like kind of like, you know, not 100% politically correct. So,
How do we come to the arcade top?
it's all over the place. I have no idea. I go with the flow. And this is the flow we're going right now. Oh, she's the reason why she got. Oh, is that why? So you've been watching her and got the feel, and
She's
now
awesome. We met her, I think, at E3.
E3, yeah.
Last year. Oh, she's amazing. The way you see her on stream, that's how she is. Like when you see in person.
I'm sure that there's someone in the world who plays Animal Crossing with a fight stick. The thing is, I don't know if you could do that because the joystick is not analog; it's digital. Are you able to control your villager with a directional pad? I don't think you can. Yeah, I never even tried.
No. I don't know. No, me, no. I don't know if you can.
I honestly don't think you can because of the fact that it's a digital input. But I'm just saying. So, let's see. Bonnie, speaking of fighting games, I need to finish My Hero 1's Justice 2. Awesome fighting game. Awesome. That is one of the outliers of different fighting games. So yeah, there's tons of different games in the genre that everyone can. They even have the anime fighting game. There's a ton of them. I have my game room too. Yeah. If you guys know what I'm talking about, like well-drawn anime fighters that instead of 3D models and whatnot. One of the fighting games that I like playing growing up in the arcades was Samurai Showdown was one that I like playing. Street Fighter, obviously. Mortal Kombat. Let me see here. My goodness. I play so many versions, I don't even know. Like, you know, Street Fighter, you always think of which versions you play. Third Strike, Turbo, or something like that. You know,
it's talking about Mortal Kombat to come back with
yeah, we're gonna come back with that though. Yeah.
Maybe I should try with the arcades.
Right?
Yeah, that would be fun.
That's great. We have the fight stick. We could do it.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, but I don't know. Well, Haley, good to see you. It says hi, loves. Happy Mother's Day or early Mother's Day, depending on where you are from. Yes, so we're glad to see you, Haley. How you doing? And glad to have you popping in. And happy Mother's Day to each and every mama out there.
Mama.
Yeah.
Mamacita.
Yes. I know that in the beginning of the stream, a lot of you guys say hi, Mom. Okay, yes, she is still on stream. I'm sure watching you guys, and she appreciates it. She's lurking behind the scenes. She won't say anything, but she knows every one of you guys. So don't be shy. She's cool. She mentioned you guys.
She knows who's the dogs.
Oh man. Evelyn playing Resident Evil. Oh my goodness, that's something.
I
don't think she can even play that.
I can't even play a 3D game like.
Yeah.
Imagine VR. I'll probably like. Yeah.
I think she's gonna get like camera motion sickness pretty easy with VR too.
And the VR, imagine.
Oh yeah.
I can't do that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't. Yeah. I give props to people that could do that.
Yes.
I do.
Yes.
I seen it when we went to a convention. I'm like, wow, I give props to the people.
Let me catch up. So if you guys have any other questions, so feel free to put in the chat. But I have an unboxing that I gotta do on stream, and of course the thumbnail kind of gives you a hint of what it is about.
Honestly, I don't even think you remember what you.
I don't even know what I ordered.
Because
to be honest.
you ordered a while ago.
Yeah, it's
and
piling
it
there.
arrived a while ago, so hence it's been a while. So I don't think you remember what is in the box. What's in the box?
Oh man. I'll find out myself, right?
Hey Marco.
Hey Marco, thanks for joining. Thank you, I appreciate that.
Where did you get this from?
This is from Nintendo New York store.
Oh, I miss Nintendo.
Yeah, we missed that. It's been a while, so we gotta. It's closed. If you guys don't know, we're based in New York.
Every time we go there, we do a live stream on the floor, like you guys know, but it's closed.
The last update was way back now. It's like two months ago at least. All right.
No, more than that.
More than that.
I know. Yeah, I don't remember. Was it January? No, I think it was January or February.
Something like that. It's at the beginning of the year because that was the update.
I still remember I was wearing a jacket.
Yeah, you were. It was still cold at the time.
Mm-hmm. We'll be back for sure.
Let me see. I can imagine famous Evan screams during that gameplay. I'm gonna put the compression high when we're playing that.
I would recommend you don't wear like high-end headphone or any headphone that.
I think I got you guys covered. I have a compression going on, so if she screams, it's gonna bring down the audio for you. Unless you want a full blast, you know.
It's like you thought the Scorpion and Animal Crossing were bad.
No, you get the real Scorpion. Get over here. Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh,
yeah, I'm gonna come back with the Mortal Kombat stream I have to speak to Vixen Gaming. I promised him that I will be streaming for him. It was exclusive for him.
Yes.
And it's gonna be my first time ever play Mortal Kombat. I can't even watch that thing, whatever the nice color red because I scream. It's so.
Maybe change Evan's screen to the aliens, right?
Oh man.
Oh boy. When it's safe to go travel again, I'm planning a big vacation from Vonic.
Same here, Vonic. Yeah. We had a big plan for this year, but it didn't work out. But it's all good. It's better. It's better. You know, stay safe. It's better. So everyone should stay safe. It's the best part. So yeah, I think it'll be time. It'll be time. It's just time. Yeah. You know? Just maybe just save more money and then you have a bigger vacation.
Yes.
I think that's how it works, probably. As I told Daniel, I'm like, okay, we save more money and then we have a bigger vacation. So maybe that works.
Let's see here, and I think if we have no more questions, we will get right into the unboxing. You guys or maybe you guys are waiting for it. Who knows?
Are you guys waiting for it?
Who knows, right? But if you guys don't know by now, it's gonna be Nier Automata related. I know that for sure. I just don't know. I forgot what I ordered.
I didn't even know what he ordered because sometimes he stayed up and he just like, I ordered something from Amazon in Japan. Do you want it? I'm like, no, I want everything. Yeah. But I think he's been ordering a while ago and we don't know what it's.
I have the box here, guys. Look at the box. OMG, live balls, right? Okay, for Crossfire say quick Q&A. I heard that there's different kind of memberships like Koroxy and such. Are they all different or the same? For example, a high issue. Yeah, it's just obviously different tiers of membership that we have on our channel, and you get more rewards as you go onto the higher tier. That's all to it. You get what you have on the previous tier on top of.
Like cumulative.
It's cumulative. So yeah, that's
so yeah. I think the first one was a Hero of Time. It took us a while to.
No, the first one is Koroxy.
Oh, Koroxy, sorry, Koroxy. Then
Hero of Time. No. Hero of Time is the last.
Divine Beast.
The Divine Beast champion.
Then
Princess of Destiny.
yes.
Yes.
And then the
Hero Time.
The hero time is
It's the highest tier.
highest tier.
Right.
We do have some people on the hero time, and that's Karen, Marvin, and Just Hansel as well.
Yes.
And some of you are in the Divine Beast champion as a team. Pheromone, Bonic. Is there anybody else?
You have Karen?
No, Karen's hero time.
Ah, right.
Yes. So we decided to do that because we want to give back to you, and hence we try to come up with a better idea.
Right.
And the reward, a lot of them is Nintendo New Year exclusive item.
It's physical items.
Yeah, physical.
I'll go by.
We grew up on items physical.
Right.
So it used to be. I don't know if you guys remember Club Nintendo. It's so cool receiving a poster. Then he was so happy receiving a paper, just like thank you or something.
Yeah.
So I was like, Daniel's like, I love physical item. Hence, that's why we decided to give back to our member physical item, not just digital or I guess a shout out, like anything digital.
Yeah, I know a lot of content creators do that, and
Yeah.
you know, I feel like it's not value when I think about it. It's just this is my opinion. I'm not judging. I'm not saying anything. If you support content creators that does that, totally fine. I mean, some of the persons like emojis and shout out or a tweet. I don't even mention you do get a tweet. I'm not even gonna put that as part of the perk. It's not a perk to me.
Yeah, we really comment. We say hi to everyone.
Yeah.
I mean, when members get proud because your name popped up,
Right.
and you always join our stream, so hence that's why that. But I always we already I don't know, create something and then spend on it, and it's the support that you guys giving us to us. Without, we always say that, and it's so true. Without you guys, it wouldn't be this stream. It wouldn't be a chill stream now. It wouldn't be a lot of the stream. So hence, that's why we want to give back to you. And
that's our way to say thanks.
Yeah.
That's insane. Yeah.
And I didn't forget the edge class.
No,
I know.
No.
I right now I kind of put down a little bit. We have everything set up for Animal Crossing.
Yep.
We're good. So I told Danny that I have to order something to work. I forgot I'm missing some
ingredients.
Some ingredient materials. So I need it for the
You gotta craft it.
Yeah, I have to craft it. Right? So I don't have the material to craft it. So hence I have like 7 edge glass to work on. Some of you I haven't sent the email, which I know recently like we reached 1 year of our membership. I have to send you email, get your questionnaire, get to know what you are into it. Then hence I will work on that. I already know what teams it's gonna be.
Yep.
I already know Kayla. I already know Tuzo. I already know Tuzo already did that. It's just like I had to see him. That he didn't even like. I don't know when he appeared. So yeah. So I will work with it this month for sure. Hence, and shipping it, I'm not sure how it works because hence with things going on. Even our shipping is getting here. What's it? Amazon Prime. It's not 2 days delivery anymore. It's been
like a week or more.
So, just bear with me that I will definitely ship it as soon as I can, and I'll give you the I guess the tracking number and if I could track it. So I'll let you know when I ship it.
We'll let you guys know. Don't worry. So it's on the works.
Sorry.
So Evelyn is getting to speed.
Yeah.
And we'll keep you guys posted there. You could give me a little slip of paper that only says hi on it, and I will be okay. I just love supporting you guys.
Who said that?
Fahad, coming to streams and watching the channel grow into a bigger community. I really appreciate that, Fahad, and big props to you for continued support. You guys are too kind.
No, I know a lot of you miss Club Nintendo. Yeah, the physical item. They still have a lot of them. He just like the one to open.
Not everything, but I do have quite a bit of it. I have the posters.
There's a lot of points.
There's a lot of points. Yeah, I got the figures that they offer. The Luigi's Mansion figure.
Last item that you probably got because there was a lot of points.
Yeah, man, the platinum rewards. Remember those? And then there was I think it was a lower tier one, and there's a higher tier one. I remember that. You had to register those. The insert that was in the game. That's how we used to do it back in the day, right?
Thank you, Karen. Thank you, Fahad.
Thank you, Karen. I want to catch up with you guys. I didn't have a vacation plan. I just miss going to Target and buying Nintendo stuff.
Karen, we miss your tweets,
right?
Your pictures. I'm telling you, we're like, I remember those time like at least once a week. Karen's like, I got this. I found this in Target.
I don't get to go to Target often, and sometimes they update pretty often. All the Nintendo merch and stuff.
Yeah,
Pretty cool. And Karen always updates us on the cool stuff that she finds, which is I appreciate that.
I think on our side, I don't know, our Target is, we're not really close to any of the Target, and hence the inventory is not as great as when we travel to the West Coast. Every time we go to every single Target in the West Coast, we're like, oh, they have this, and it's so much more. I don't know, maybe in here in the East Coast, everybody buys everything. So
they clean house.
So they clean house. Honestly, they clean house. Sometimes like, what happened to this aisle? Like, and then do you see anything? He said, well, yeah.
It must be me multiplied like 100 people and they buy everything up. I don't know. Let me see. Don't worry. I know that the Crossfire was thinking of becoming a member. Don't worry about it, Crossfire. You're a big help on our channel. And I do emphasize it's not required. You guys are welcome to just join with us, have fun. That's what matters most to me. I'm not all about that. I'm about just conversing with you guys and just having a good time. That's all I ask you guys. So, it's for me, it's chilling with all of y'all every weekend. This channel helps me to escape the world from Vonic.
Oh, Vonic!
I appreciate that, Vonic. Yeah, if I could do that for you guys, I think that's a mission accomplished for me.
Glory to mankind.
Glory to the NintendoCade community. Yes.
I have this stuck in my head. I'm serious. Since yesterday's stream.
Oh gosh.
Oh man. I'm sure Mama Kate was like, what is?
I have a question here. It's from Marcos. It's super random. Should I use an old CRT TV with the NES? It's funny to go back to the Marco. If you have a CRT and you want to play retro systems like the NES, I highly recommend you do so. Yes, if you actually have it or you have a way to get it, I recommend it because it gives you that authentic look and it looks great. Even on a composite, the old standard yellow, white, red cable, that you have it from your old system, albeit not the best quality, but it looks good on a CRT. It's just the way that they process the image on an old game. It just works well. If you go into the modern display, like a LCD or OLED or whatever the display you're using, you need to do an upscale, and that is expensive. Depending on your budget, there are different levels. I have a really expensive upscaler. It's XRGB Mini. That's like over $300. I mean, because I'm a little hardcore on the upscaling, and I like to make my game look pristine for the modern displays. So if you have a CRT, you don't have to fork out a big investment to play those games, and I highly recommend it.
I'll say nothing beats the OG CRT. Danny, he actually wants a CRT. Like he wants it. We have a friend, and he's in the West Coast. We visited him, and he has so many. And he literally say, "Oh, Danny, you want it? You take it." I'm like, "How are you gonna bring in the playlist?"
Oh man. Oh man,
that's heavy.
I'll tell you something that I've been researching, and this is pertaining to the future of gaming. This may not pertain to Nintendo directly, because the pun, the pun is that's not what I meant. But you guys know what I'm talking about. A Nintendo per se, but in the future of gaming for systems, I'm just give it like that. The future seems like it's going to be using more very heavy PC hardware. Not to say that we aren't already on the current other systems, but there's a lot of things that I've been reading, and because I recently built a computer and I understand the terminologies and everything that's happening and the specs that's out there. It looks like a high refresh rate gaming is coming to play, and that means it's beyond 60 frames per second. Not to say that all games will be 60 frames per second. So it's a big transition for many gamers if you want to take full advantage of that high frame rate. And this is the thing and this is tied to the retro kind of thing here. This is a concept that people do not know until I looked into it more in depth. We only deal with this high refresh rate problem. We have to get a high refresh rate monitor. We have to get the right connections for it. To make it happen. On a CRT, you don't have that problem with high refresh rate problem, because and it also deals with latency. I forgot to mention that. With high refresh rate, you have less input lag and latency, technically. When it comes to a CRT, you don't have that problem. If you ever have an older HD TV, I should say HD TV, HD computer monitor. I have to make it clear about that. The HD computer monitor, and you hook it up to a computer and you play a modern title for it. it is impressive. You don't have to deal with that input lag. There is no lag because the cathode ray tube is known for its instantaneous response. So if you were like me who played Super Smash Bros. Melee back in the day, and even to this day, there are competition for Melee, they use a CRT. There's a good reason for it. The response time is incredible. So if you have a luxury of having a CRT HD monitor, there are professional ones out there that are very high quality. They're heavy. I'm gonna say frankly, you have to deal with the refresh rate problem. You don't need to deal with the G Sync, Free Sync, whatever sync, all that jazz.
Of course, Fahano. Look,
Yeah.
he said, "Yeah, I'm reading a lot on these two games are going to be super high refresh rate now. Yes, it's surprising how amazing the what's it, cathode ray tube
CRT.
Game. Wow, Faha.
Yeah.
What the Fahano? Who's talking about Faha? Look at that.
Yeah, whatever sync. That's a joke. The ones I named is the licensed version of
you have to mention
NSYNC. That's not even it. That's a boy band.
I just read the comment and look at that. They came up with Glory to NintendoCade community. Glory to 13524. Glory to NintendoCade. I also thank you, Karen. Said yes, you're totally right, Bonnie. I look forward to all the weekend streams with you guys.
Thank you, Karen.
And we look forward
really
to every single one we join. Honestly, Danny, before the stream start, I always get ready, of course. Like Danny's. And you guys say I always stalling, right? So Danny always read who's there, and he always Evelyn, Karen's here, Faha's here, Crossfire's here. Well, Crossfire's here as well.
Yes.
Crossfire's always first.
Crossfire's always one of the first.
He always like yell the name or you guys joining. So it's always great seeing you guys joining our stream.
Let's see here. It's surprising how amazing cathode ray tube plays games. Yeah, it really is. It's one of those very mature technologies that. Unfortunately, it went to the wayside because of the size and the weight, and the screen sizes can't be progressively bigger without increasing the weight and everything like that. There's a limitation to that. But in all intents and purposes, it is a really remarkable technology. I had a CRT HD TV, and I remember I was playing on my Nintendo Wii at the time. Yeah, Nintendo Wii. And I was playing Skyward Sword. The funny thing was I also had one of the earlier HD TV LCDs or something like that at the time. One of the early ones. And the quality was just not there. I was like, what is going on with the image? It didn't look right. It looks funky. I had component cable. It's not like I was using composite or anything like that. I was using officially licensed component cables from Nintendo connecting to my Wii. And I was playing Skyward Sword on it, and it was like night and day difference. It was unbelievable. It's just the scaling, the look, the feel, something missing about it. And then of course I delved into the world of upscaling and whatnot, and then I understood what's going on. It's just the way that the CRTs handle the image, and if you have a computer monitor that supports HD resolutions, I'm talking about like a cathode ray tube style, props to you. That's a gem. And hold on to it. I really wanted to have one in my collection, but
Bonnie, have one look. I have my old CRT in storage.
Nice. Those are dinosaurs, and in terms of like you can't find them anymore. And once they're gone, they're gone. Yeah.
I saying that I realized that as we go further into technology, there's so many changes, and all this power requires so many other products to make sure everything works perfectly and seamless. Yeah. I know for sure. Just getting HDR working was a pain in the butt. Really, it was crazy. I didn't know because I only recently hooked up my system. I had it for a long time. I just never got to play it. No, he hasn't.
I have it, and just to get HDR running, I didn't know you had to implement it on every single thing that you have. Because I have a very interesting chain. I have a TV, obviously. I have a system, and then I have the receiver because I have a home theater system. So, first of all, it had to go through the receiver, and it has to be HDCP compliant, which it is. I'm lucky, and then the TV, another HDMI cable going on. So, and then you have to enable 10-bit deep color HDR mode, deep, whatever mode. Every brand is different. And I was like, oh my goodness! And if one part of the chain is screwy, that's it. You're not gonna get this HDR going. It
took him a while.
And not only that, the cables has to be like newer. It's not like the ones that you get like the older system. Like you have a bunch of HDMI cables, it was just not gonna work.
Yeah,
you have to get the newer ones.
He was telling me, I'm like, what? And I was like, I don't know, because
I'm like pulling hair. I'm like, what is this?
I'm like, oh, Danny, I have to visit Friday. So he has Celeste, and then Danny's right there.
Yeah,
doing the TV.
Yep, I was there. Telling you.
It's so funny. But yeah, he's been working on that, and when he showed me the end result, I was like, wow.
Yeah.
It looks impressive after he did all that work. But it's worth it. He's more into technical.
I'm more into tech. Yeah. That's it. Speaking of tech, I'm working on helping Karen getting a new set, a new TV. Yeah. So I'm work in progress right now. I'm just if Karen, you're hearing this, I'm still working on that. The only thing is I'm waiting for more 2020 models to come out, so that hence you have a bigger range of budget to work with. Because as new models come out, I'm definitely considering to see what 2019 price to performance ratio. There's a big transition right now. If you're gonna buy a TV and you have the budget for it, and it's unfortunately it's not a lot of selection, I do recommend HDMI 2.1. So that way, and also the TV has to support the high refresh rate for future proofing your set. So you don't know what's in store for, and down the line, if I know Nintendo will adopt this technology, but it's not immediate. It's gonna be way later on. Because Nintendo's not known to be adopting technology that most people do not have yet, because it's costly and it's redundancy for the meantime being until later when more people adopt it. It's just like when HDTV first came around, and then not everyone had it yet, and then when it came to the Wii U, then they started having the HDTV. It's like they take a little bit longer to implement it. I'm assuming that's the philosophy they're going to continue on with the Nintendo Switch trajectory. Karen, yeah, I'm still here. Yeah, so I'm still looking for a TV for you. It's just that I'm kind of considering 2020 models as they come out. It took a lot longer to come out because due to what's happening in the world right now.
Right.
And once those pop to retail, I can kind of weigh a bit more of different choices for you. So I kind of weigh the performance and budget ratio. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Evelyn, it's snack time. Oh yeah, exactly. Wow, he on the spot. Are you need a snack? Or you could? Technically, Evelyn had a meal before going to stream though. Do you need one? You need something?
I think I'm good. I drank most of the coffee.
Yeah, she drank most of the coffee.
I'm good, Corfighter. Thank you. I literally ate before this for us.
Thank you, Karen. Thank you,
no problem,
Karen. No worries. It's all good. And thank you, Crossfighter.
I see some of you guys sometimes the CRT. Keep them. Those are great TV. And I love clicking the button on the CRT and hearing the high pitched static sound.
Yeah, right.
As soon as you turn it on, it warms up first, and then the screen views itself. Yeah. Oh man, retro. Those are old days. I love those. Yeah. Now, right now, the modern TV, you don't even have a physical button to click you here. I'm like sensor, like you just like swipe the finger or tap in it, and I'm like, what?
Let me catch up with the comments here. It says the only system I had any of the old games that can play without CRT are the ones released on Wii. Not like TV and monitors nowadays that blink into life. Right. I've been reading up a lot on building PCs and how to connect everything and get the best of what I would want. I don't have the time at the moment to build, but I want to be ready for when I do. I think that building PCs now is not as hard as it used to be. I just recently built mine, probably like the last 2 months or so.
Maybe you should do a video.
I was thinking of, if you guys really interested in me showing you my rig.
New baby?
Is my new baby. Is what I've been streaming with and working with all of the Animal Crossing videos that we've done. Essentially all of it.
Yeah,
essentially, not everything. It's been on my new rig, and it's been really fun to edit on that. But right now, getting back to my point is, if you want to build a PC, it's not as hard as it used to be when I built my other PCs. When I was, what is it? What's that? A Q6600 Core 2 Quad. That was my previous one, and before that, I had a Pentium 3. Yeah, I think it was a Pentium 3 or something like that. And then before that, I had a Pentium 1. So.
Tim is. Oh, all right, Tim. Thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah, thank you, Tim. I know it got late, right? I gotta get to bed. I'm supposed to get up early with my stepdaughter for Mother's Day.
Oh yeah, tell her
we have surprise for her. Yeah.
Tell her Happy Mother's Day.
Yeah, Happy Mother's Day to her, and it was a pleasure seeing you. So we'll see you again, I'm sure, tomorrow, if anything, right?
Yeah. Hey, Bixby.
You
talked about PC, and he's like.
I know. Did I talk about PC and Bixby Gaming pops
yes, we need that video of the rig ASAP. You just call him.
Oh man.
But thanks for joining.
Thanks for joining. All right. Well, if you guys are interested in it, it's not the primary topic of my channel. I'll be honest with you. It's
for Hase, I watch it for sure.
Okay.
All right, so you have 1 view. And Bixby Gaming, 2 view. And Crossfire, 3 view.
Okay.
Yeah, right?
All right. I'll definitely put that in.
Bonnie is talking about PC. All right, so you guys, we were worried that I don't know if you.
There's a ton of tech channels out there. I'm not one of them.
But Danny was telling me it's easier now.
Yeah, it's much easier now.
It's easy to get information online. Just type, click, and that's it. Back then, it was harder when he built his computer.
There's no documentation. It was like whatever you put in there, you put in there. You hopefully for the best. And if you
oops.
Yeah, oops. don't turn on fried something and you're good to go.
Alright, Smash Bros wants to see it too. Okay, so you got like 5 years.
Alright, very cool. At least I know.
And Mama K will watch it.
Mama K will watch, 6 years.
I will watch it.
7.
Although I see it here, so.
It's just an update, you guys. If you really curious to see what I have,
that's what we use in live streaming and videos.
Yeah.
We could do that.
Okay. Fair enough.
Probably I will be the camera lady. Right? Let's see. So Bixby Gaming saying PC parts are crazy expensive right now.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. Not only that, a lot of things too are expensive now because there's high demand, right? Low supply.
Oh yeah.
Everything.
Let me see here. I want to just double check something.
I was talking about you, Bixby Gaming, that I have to come. We were talking about a lot of topics. We were talking about Mortal Kombat. Yeah, Mortal Kombat. So I have to come back and play Mortal Kombat. You let me know when, and that stream will be available for you. I want to make sure that you are watching me.
Oh boy.
And so yeah, it will happen.
Oh
I don't
boy.
know how.
I don't know how to perform the fatalities.
Well,
like that.
That's why I'll have him. He would tell me.
Because the last time I played a Mortal Kombat game was like in the Super Nintendo, and I heard that the moves are not the same. The movements are totally different. I have no idea what I'll be doing. So, all right. So a week before the surgery.
Oh, how are you feeling though?
Yeah.
I hope you're feeling better though. And okay, you got it. Let me know, and then it'll go. It'll be live.
Why is everyone bringing up Mortal Kombat? I don't know.
Okay, yeah, send me a message. A what?
Wait, he sent a little message? Did you? Let me see here.
You removed it because of
I removed it just in case of aliens that might come into the stream. So give me 1 second. I'll try to pull it up.
I think she'll be fine today. They haven't been visiting us.
Yeah. It looked like everything's fixed from yesterday's invasion.
Danny, I was telling at the beginning of the stream that Danny showed me the clip yesterday on stream because I couldn't hear it. Yeah. And I heard it and I was like, whoa, that really sounds scary.
It's freaky.
It was very scary.
Alright, so thank you so much, Bixby Gaming. He donated $5. And here's a little bit to make that video of the rig, please. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Yeah, I'll put it in the chat. This is what Bixby Gaming, I just read it, but in case, I pasted it there. Here's a bit to make that video of the rig, please. There's nothing fancy, I'll be honest with you. The processor is not even the most modern, because one thing I did tell you though, I'll sum it up a little bit. I gathered parts for like 3 years. I never got a chance to build it. That's the honest truth. I had it. I just didn't put it together, and it's not like the most modern. I mean, there are some pieces are very modern, but there are other elements that's not. But I think it was a good blend of what I did for what I used for. Yeah, it's a workstation PC. It's not really a gaming PC. If I did, I'll tell you this though. It is an AMD platform. It's not. If it was a gaming PC, then I'll probably put in like a 900K or something like that. Then that would be all about frame rates. So, but I was more of a workstation. Hence, I'm editing and chilling and maybe gaming a little bit here and there, but nothing too crazy though.
Right. Yeah.
Basic gaming.
Oh,
thank
basic gaming.
Work.
Oh boy.
It bothers it when I say it's a workstation, not a gaming station. That's probably why.
I think so. And hence, because of you, Danny actually got into playing Nier Automata because you're the one was pushing him, saying that Danny, try a game on your new baby. And I was like, Danny, I trust me. Every night I was like, Danny, remember what this me gaming told you? I said, all right, I'm just gonna try again. And
I just tried that game, man. It was on my bucket list.
Nier Automata.
Yeah. This game is so good. This game is so good. You know, that's on my head. You know, what can I say?
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah. This is one of the reasons why this lovely 2B.
Not the music, but
nah, the music, the gameplay, the story, all of that together, it works out well. You know, 2B is great.
Oh, no, don't get behind.
Oh, don't go behind. Oh boy, the game is good too, I guess.
Oh
man, you guys. He did, especially with those specs, it would hurt my soul if he. Wait, what's going on here?
He needed the extra push, especially with
the spec.
It would hurt if he did. Oh, if you play a game.
Oh, yeah, play a game. Yeah. Oh man, I'll tell you the whole story when I guess.
I think when
I do the video, I'll give you the whole story. That's only
no spoiler.
No spoiler. Or not to be. That's out. Not to be out of the. That's out of the question. Yeah. Right. All right. So, without further delay, I'm gonna unbox the stuff that I intended to do this entire stream.
Yes.
And it's Nier Automata related. It's I don't know what I got in there, to be honest. It's been a while. It's in a box. I have an idea, but not really, because
I have no idea what he ordered, honestly.
Yeah.
So sometimes he stayed up and I'm still sleeping. He just plays the order. Well,
I have fun. I have fun for
sweaters before soundtrack. Oh boy.
Right.
I think so. Smash Bros.
Yeah. All right. So this is. I haven't opened it yet. This is from Amazon Japan. You see, hence the web address. This is not sponsored. This is something I just bought myself, guys. I just treated myself. So there you go.
You guys will be amazed how Amazon Japan pack
the packing is incredible.
Yeah. We'll show you. We removed the label.
Yeah.
But it was so easy to remove the label.
Yeah, I think you want to demonstrate, right?
Oh, yeah.
Here you go. Here's another package.
Well, I have to remove the label, right? So if I remove the label, it was so easy. It was the whole entire label, and your hand is like, let me grab it. Look at it.
Yep. It's no residue. I
residue.
love it. That attention to detail is phenomenal. I know it's like small, but it helps a lot when you have a lot of packages, and then it's just Japanese attention to detail is phenomenal on that. Okay, so I'm gonna open this one first. Take out my trusty razor. Rusty, I was gonna say rusty razor. No, it's trusty razor. Cut away from me, right?
We haven't got a single problem with the packaging.
No.
It comes overseas, guys.
Overseas.
It comes in minty condition.
And Amazon, if you're watching this, I'm talking about US Amazon. Watch this. I'm complaining. Okay, so obviously they have inserts in Japanese. So hence this is proof that it's Japanese, alright? Just letting you guys know. So there you go. This is crazy. This is crazy. I didn't expect it. So okay, I'm gonna show you. This is the packaging inside. There's a box in a box, and it's centered.
If you flip the box, it's not even gonna fall.
Ain't this crazy? Look at that.
It does not move.
It does not move.
They don't need to put bubble.
No bubble, nothing.
Or peanuts or.
This is what Amazon US has to learn. I'm saying this because I have so many packages that came from US Amazon, and it is like a dog ate it.
Return.
Literally. Return. Sorry.
I think this is incredible. You don't have to spend so much resources and then just.
No. Oh my goodness. Alright, here. I'll take out the piece. Look at this. It's glued to the box inside. That's why, look at that. It's glued. You can see the glue part there. And they have it like this. Ain't it bonkers? Alright? It never damages when I order from Japan. Okay, so I don't even know what this is, to be honest.
I don't know.
Is this for me? Is this even for me? I don't even know what it is. Okay, curiously.
We don't remember remember what. He doesn't remember.
I'm thinking right now, what did I get?
You
What?
can't even read it because
I can't read it because it's in Japanese. I can't read Japanese. I can listen to it, but I can't read Japanese. I'm thinking, can I leave this last? This is a box. So I have to walk around.
Usually they don't come like that.
Usually they're like this.
Alright, maybe we just try this
Alright,
one.
I'm gonna open this one first. I'm gonna leave that last because this is a box in a box.
Usually they, yeah.
Alright, so this is another one.
Just a smaller and a smaller box.
Yeah, right? Here,
No,
his
they
proof.
usually do
Yeah, his proof. There's Japanese text on it. Okay? Right? Okay, let's go. Is this the top part? Yes, it is.
Yeah, it is.
You know what? I want to make this the right occasion here. So I'm gonna change something up to get the right mood here. Give me 1 second. Since we're doing Nier Automata here. Okay, here we go.
Oh, I know the song.
Yo!
Because I hear him when he's playing.
Yes.
I'm wait from you, Danny.
Yes. Wait for me. Okay. I'm nervous now.
He's like,
Yeah, I know, right? Let me see here.
oh, bye. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see here.
Did you get 2 days shipping with Japanese price? So, he always pre-order.
Yes.
Like it's not even available. So last time he pre-ordered, and the moment it's available, he does get it like 2 to 3 days.
Yes.
Like 2 to 3 days.
They use DHL.
Yeah, DHL.
DHL. That's what they.
So it is fast.
Okay, so I'll take away my receipt. All right, I'm gonna show you guys this one here. Okay, I don't know. I don't even know what this either. To be honest, a box and another box.
Danny, why are you getting all the boxes?
Yeah.
I don't know what you got.
Okay, I got it. This is good. Okay, I'm gonna bring it. Okay. So I'll leave this box for last. This box. Okay. So first thing I got. This is recent. So okay, let me start here. I got. Okay. So this is a soundtrack, and this is the Nier Automata soundtrack. This is the orchestral version of it. So I definitely had to get this,
Danny,
baby.
did you order a tiny box? What is it? Animal Crossing, a cardboard box. So he could make a sofa box, a cardboard box.
Yeah, I'm gonna make a sofa cardboard box style. I don't know, just like in Animal Crossing, it had cardboard
Oh,
stuff.
talking about soundtrack. Oh, he's been so into, of course.
Yes.
So he was looking to one of the soundtrack. That it was like, Evelyn, so I don't know what to do because it's super expensive for scalping, and he does not buy from a scalper. That's for sure.
No.
And they said, I really want the soundtrack. I'm like, well, maybe if we do ever go to Japan, maybe. And it bothered him for a whole entire month.
Oh, yes.
And then one day, I don't know, out of nowhere, he went to the game and he was like, oh, Evelyn, apparently I bought it. I'm like,
yeah, I didn't even know I had it. It was bonkers.
So that's the soundtrack that he was talking about when he got it at E3 2 years ago.
Yes. Maybe let Evan can grab it. It's in the game room. I didn't even know I had it. It was just bonkers. And it worth hell of a lot of money because it's out of print. So yeah, I definitely had to get this. So this is the orchestral version. We have A2 there, and then 9S here. So there's no 2B. So I didn't buy this for 2B, okay? So
Yay,
9S. Yeah. All right. So the next one is this puppy here. This is the Nier Automata piano collection. So I'm a big piano guy. So and listening to the tracks in the game in piano version is my thing. I jive with that. So this is another one that I was looking forward to getting, and I'm pretty happy with that. If Evelyn, you're looking for it, it's in alphabetical order. If you guys don't know, my game was all alphabetical. I didn't even say it right. Alphabetical size, whatever you want to say it. So for easy search. Yeah, this is 2B on the piano. She's classy, right? Not only she's good with the katana, the sword, she has piano skills going on there. So I definitely love this. I'm gonna be playing this on the sound system.
It took me a while because you have so many soundtracks.
Yeah, I have a lot of soundtracks though. Yeah, so this is I'm just brought it out. This is the original soundtrack that I got way back, even before I played the game. So cool. So I'm gonna be listening to this very soon.
Wow, when I said or not to be, I was joking. Didn't realize I would be right.
It is. It's legit. Yeah, this is what I got from E3. I remember very fondly. You know the funny thing is, a little story about this though. I was online and to buy this soundtrack, and we met and it's funny. If you guys don't know, I used to compete in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. I mean, not Ultimate. Super Smash Bros. Melee. Okay, Ultimate.
Yes.
And I met my old competitor back in the day. It's just mind-boggling. Like, oh, yo, you know.
Yeah, you beat me.
You beat me. Oh, he's actually one of the best players in the world at the time.
He retired.
He retired. His name is KDJ, Korean DJ. He used to work for Team. He used to not work. He used to play for Team Liquid and he competed with various players. Even Zero. He played with Zero in before he retired. So. Crazy.
He was right. I think he was in front of us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And funny thing, he was getting something Final Fantasy related because we were at the Square Enix booth and we were getting soundtracks and you know different merch and plushies, like Chocobo plushie or something like that because it's Square Enix, right?
Yeah.
So I was like, yo, and then we start talking. We remember each other.
That's the beauty
Yeah.
when you go to convention. You don't know who's standing right behind you or in front of you. Hence, that's why when people say, they complain about the line so long, I'm like, talk to people. I mean, a person in front of you or behind you, and that's how you make friends. And hence, we've been getting a lot of surprises. So you're surprised who will be right next to you.
Yep. So. Cool thing. We started to talk each other. We follow each other on Twitter now. It's pretty neat though. But yeah. Anyway, so this is the soundtrack I got. Really, really fantastic music. I gotta definitely listen to this one because I'm calibrating the audio system to make it perfect before doing that. And this is the one that I didn't know I had. I wanted so badly, but it was so expensive. But I didn't want to pay scalper price or anything like that. And I found out I actually had it. It's right here. This is called the Hacking Tracks. This is it's like 8-bit. It's literally 8-bit versions of the song.
Gorgeous.
It's so cool. It's like if you're an NES fan and you like Nier Automata music, you clash those worlds together.
It's like boom.
Boom. This is what you get. The Hacking Tracks. It's pricey. It's like you buy it used. It's at least like $60. And then the new one, forget about that. So, yes, the Hacking Track. Do you know about this though?
How many copies do you have?
How many copies? Right?
Yes, I want that. Oh, Crossfire. I heard 1 or 2 songs because then he doesn't want to. I told him don't spoil it to me, and then he was like, I was like, wow, that's so good. That's so good.
If you guys are wondering, the music in the background is Final Fantasy XIV's collaboration with Nier Automata. Is when you go into this section of the game, you're battling it out. And I didn't play Final Fantasy XIV, but I love the remix of it. It's crazy. The song is called Weight of the World. The song is a nice, really emotional song when you finish the game, like the first playthrough or whatever playthrough, and they play it. But this thing is so upbeat. I was so hooked to it when I heard like, whoa, it's so epic. It's like the vocals. And yeah, Pop, all the soundtrack.
You have no idea how many soundtrack. I think he should do a tour of showing all his soundtrack collection.
I don't know, you guys are interested in that? That's crazy. I have a lot. We're talking like in the
It used
hundreds
to be
range.
Like this much.
Yeah.
And I don't even know how much.
Yeah, it's insane. My God.
Oh, Ruga's still here.
Ruga's still here. All right, the raid music. Yes, that's right. That is like the raid music. So. It makes me want to play Final Fantasy 14, but the only thing is that I never played 14 before, so I feel like I'm going in just to play that section. It's like, oh, you know, I really want to so badly. It's hard, yeah.
But I say I'm into Nier so much, so I own all soundtrack versions for Nier and Nier Replicant.
Wow, you're ready for the next. The obviously they're gonna do not remake, but a remaster of the original Replicant. That's awesome. I can talk to you about it then. I can rely on you. One last thing in this box here, I haven't pulled out. So we talk about soundtracks, right? We have been all talking, but listening is one thing. How about watching something like a real concert? So I imported the Nier Automata. Let's just say that is it. Nier Orchestra concert. What's the year here? Oh my god, this is a Nier Automata thing here. 12018. That's actually the actual name.
13524.
13524. The 12018 concert. So this is a Blu-ray release, and this is obviously has to be imported to get. And I'm looking forward to watching the concert. This is pretty cool. So this is all the songs in the back. I love the art. This is one of the sections in the game. It looks like this. And the funny thing, I didn't get to this point yet, so hence that I'm taking my time. I know that there's a section that looks like this. That's all I know. But I don't know why or what. And that'll be a work in progress for me. So definitely gotta watch this concert here. And if you guys don't know, I'm a audio file, so I gotta listen to it like really up there. Video, I'm cool. I've been more relaxed, but I can try to get the best quality on. Ooh, I love that part. Ooh. Alright, so that's one box, and I still have this. I don't normally know what this is.
We'll leave the box in the box.
Yeah, box in the box in the box is the last.
Like it was Smash was he ordered
Okay.
a box.
Alright. Should I leave this for last? The box in a box?
Yeah, I think we should.
Alright, I'm gonna leave box in a box last. So I have 2 of these left for last. It's interesting, right? Okay. I'm not done yet though. Don't think I'm done. I'm crazy.
I'm telling you guys, he has so many.
Okay, this is actually weighty. Now this is actually heavy. So again, Amazon Japan. Oh, you saw the 2 boxes before, right? It's gonna blow you. It'll blow your mind a little bit. I love the Japanese touch into these presentation and how they make the user experience great. This is what I look forward to. So you see this? There's a tab open. You don't have to even use a cutting apparatus, right? So all you have to do?
Feels like Christmas morning.
It's like Christmas morning. All you have to do, just peel it off. Yeah. Ta-da! And then that's all you need to do.
Oh, and then another thing is like their box is lighter.
It's lighter, yeah.
But it's.
Oh, this is like.
It's like another box there.
Yeah. See?
What did you order?
Look at that. Look.
What did you order?
It doesn't even come out.
This one is heavy though.
This is heavy. This is actually heavy. I don't know what is in there. Another again, Japanese touch in terms of delivery. Impressive. Amazon US. Learn. I'm telling you, learn.
No, they send stuff in bubble.
Yeah. There's no bubble mailer needed.
They send it in an envelope.
Yeah. It's a box. Whoa. Alright.
Is it? What did you order? It's not a box.
I think I know. I kind of saw what I remember this one now. Kind of remember what I got. All right, so I'm gonna open this up.
Oh.
This is hot.
I just saw one item.
Yeah, Evelyn saw it. This is hot. I'm looking at this. You just look at this one. Okay. It's like Christmas for me. This is Christmas for me.
See, this stuff I couldn't get it because then he would know for his birthday.
Yes.
He would know.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, he's wearing the Nier necklace.
Oh yeah, this is Emil here on my neck. Okay.
Oh, you could leave that for last.
Okay,
I don't know.
I'll leave that for last. Okay, so I'll put this away. So now you let me organize myself. I have this, right? I have the complementary part of this along with that. So you see, it's one. You see how the picture goes together now?
That's hot.
You see? Yeah, it goes together now. It's complete. This is the Nier Gestalt Replicant soundtrack. It's not Nier Automata really, but it's kind of like I had to get the set now. It's complete. You see that? Huh?
It's like I have an apple. I have a pen.
Apple pen. Oh gosh, that song.
I just like then he just did this and then he put it together.
Pineapple pen. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. I don't know. Like I'm not gonna go there. You know what I talk about. If you guys know that viral song last year, crazy.
The big thing is that anything for Evelyn.
Oh, it's not only that. In the back, it goes along with it too. So here you go. See how the images combine together.
I don't know if you guys heard that song. Like if you search on YouTube, Pineapple Pen,
you'll find it. You'll
get
find
back to us.
Yeah.
And listen to it. Hey, that song is millions of views. I think
Oh.
it went viral.
Oh my goodness, it's crazy. Then you need to play the older games too. I will. I think I'm gonna wait for the remake remaster of Replicant, and I'll play with that. Otherwise, I have to bust out the old system and try to do it that way. I think that down the line they will do it because they see that there's interest in the franchise now, so it's pretty cool. So yeah, I'm happy about this. These are orchestral versions of both Gestalt, Replicant, and now Automata. So I love orchestral music. Okay, so we're not done yet. This one is okay. So this is something that since they announced the older games coming back out, the remaster. This is the Nier Replicant original soundtrack. So I'm curious. I don't know. I actually don't really know only about a few tracks from Replicant. I'm curious to hear what it's about, but I know it's from the same person who made Nier Automata, Keiichi Okabe. He's phenomenal, genius in making music. He's now one of my favorites of all time, which is crazy what he does. So looking forward to it. The original OG version. See the OG art. Yeah. Yeah, you see, it's all Java. But one thing I want to mention is all the soundtrack and all of the Blu-rays that's here is region free. You don't have to worry about putting a CD player, not able to play it. It's actually no region lock, so it's great.
Hence, you can find games, soundtrack or your favorite games, and this is why we told you that in Japan they still go with physical item. You don't really see it in here. Sadly, I do miss having. This is like you could hear the best quality. That's what it is.
Oh,
Now when you download, it's compressed.
Yeah, it bothers me when I listen to like stream versions of it. I'm like, something's missing. It's like the mid range is kind of lacking. I'm like, ugh. Like I don't know, it bothers me when you go to a high end audio systems. I'm like, there's something wrong. Me, if you listen to like on a phone, it's okay. But when you listen to like speakers and stuff, and you have a good DAC, you're like, oh my goodness.
With the physical soundtrack.
Right? Yeah.
And then one thing from this packaging.
Yes. So this is cool.
Oh,
this is cool.
Are you ready, Fahad?
You ready? You ready? I don't think anyone thinks about this one.
Fahad.
So, I had to get this one. This is although I can't read it. I'm gonna say I can't read it. I can't read Japanese, but I just had to do it because I love the game. I got the Famitsu issue of the celebration of the 10th anniversary of Nier. So this is a full-fledged cover art for it on the back
have a
as
feeling,
well.
and I think I know.
So this is one of the major publications for in Japan. Famitsu, yeah, this is Famitsu, guys. This is how it's published in Japan. So I imported that as well.
We don't have. Well, we do, but we don't. Like I miss. Then you miss Nintendo Power magazine.
Yeah. I'm gonna show.
As soon as he said he can't read Japanese, I knew it.
Alright. Oh, this is so cool. So these are two characters that's in Nier Automata, Devila and Popola. I won't spoil too much about it, but look at this. Ain't that crazy looking? It's cool, man. Alright, let me flip for a couple more pages. Whoa, there's actually quite a decent amount in here. I'm just looking at it right now. Let me see here. Alright, well actually it's quite, oh I love this.
Oh,
look.
I know why you got this.
Oh yeah.
Because of the 10th anniversary.
10th anniversary of Nier. Yep. Yeah, that's what I meant. So you see, there's all various screenshots of the developers, the game, all in 10 years.
Hot.
Alright? Can't
Do
be
you want
high
to show the other?
You could if you want to. It's on your call. Okay, Evelyn has something I want to show you guys.
This is gonna blow your mind.
It's gonna blow your mind. Okay.
It blew our mind.
It blew my mind. Alright, she's gonna get it. This is.
I'm telling you guys, you see how many things we've been ordering,
Right.
and then we have.
Yeah, this is Replicant and Gestalt here. Give you guys a look at that. Yeah, it is a collage. For Hazuki, I love Famitsu. I miss Nintendo. I do miss Nintendo Power, to be honest. Yeah.
All right, let's show something Nintendo related.
All right, we're gonna show.
There.
All right, we're gonna show something Nintendo related here.
NintendoCade channel after all.
All right, it is a NintendoCade channel after all, and so we have another issue of Famitsu. I reported this earlier. This is the issue that had a pretty cool interview of Shigeru Miyamoto, but that's not the only reason. Not the only reason I got this issue. All right, so if. Ooh, I'm looking at the back art. It's pretty cool. It's a dot system. I don't know. All right, I'm gonna show you guys. I'm gonna try and look for it. Okay, here we go. All right. So one of the big reasons why.
Do you guys remember? You probably.
Give you a prologue
some
first.
Of you guys watched it. We put up a video of when we went to.
Grand Central Terminal.
Yes.
I think that's what it kind of said.
The Super Mario World.
Super Mario World. Super Nintendo World.
Oh, Super Nintendo World.
Super Mario World.
I'm looking at Mario here. That's what I was like. Super Nintendo World for the, I guess they were having an event in there, so we were attend the event there. Continue.
And hence, we were fortunate to be in the issue as one of the images. If you look carefully, right there.
Can you find us?
Okay, can you find us right there? You see it? Right there. We're right in the picture of Universal Studios. Super Nintendo World. Evelyn tried pointing with her finger right there. That's me and Evelyn almost right next to Mario. So I definitely had to do that. Whoa, nice, you know, guys. So yeah, we're in this issue. So I had to import all the way from Japan. So we were in the like I'm in print. That's what it's print.
Cameras are your favorite.
So yeah, so isn't that cool?
And we are the funny thing is like we found out about this is because we have some followers from Japan on Twitter, and then
he private messaged me in Japanese. He said, "You are in the issue."
We're like,
Yo, import. Let's go.
We'll let you know, Fahad.
Yeah.
Fahad want to know where you got it from.
This one?
Like from Mitsu, I guess. Danny, where do you buy your from Mitsu?
Amazon Japan.
Oh yeah, Amazon Japan.
Amazon Japan. I buy most of my stuff on Amazon Japan. I don't buy too much from Play Asia. I know that some of you guys use Play Asia. I think the shipping is a little more expensive. I think Amazon Japan is very reasonable. It's go by weight though, to be honest, but it's not that bad. Good thing is they don't charge tax. Just saying. Just saying. Don't hurt me. Don't hurt me. They don't charge tax.
Yeah.
It's great. You know. So whatever price you see in the Japanese Amazon, you get a little bit less. It's cheaper, and then the exchange rate helps you as well. So it's favorable, the U.S. to Japan ratio. So that's just a little information there for you guys.
Right.
So Evelyn's helping put that away. All right, we're not done yet. Okay, let me continue.
This is not a box in a box. It's an envelope in the box.
This is envelope in the box. I don't know what this is.
Can't read it.
Oh, I kind of can read it. I kind of know. Because you know why it's a serial number. I kind of looked at it so many times, so I know it's a serial number there. Oh, this is cool. This is, again, props to Japan for this. You know, not only this part, but what's in here. And I can't believe they put it for this only. It's bonkers. All right, I'm gonna... The user experience, guys. Yeah, even the tab, you can pull it and open it up. Oh my goodness, there's a cardboard to protect it too. A hard cardboard piece. Okay, so I got this. This is, what in the world? I know it's a soundtrack. Oh, this is a bonus. Oh snap! All right, so this is part together. This came together. I didn't know I'm gonna get this. So this is the Nier Orchestral Arrangement Album Addendum. So on top of this, I know it's crazy, right? Yeah, they have a lot. They have a lot of music in this. This is 10 years, you know. It's like an addition to that what you saw before. So they have these two here. So and this is Devil and Popola, one of the characters in the game for the Nier. All right, this is addendum.
That's a soundtrack you show.
That's a soundtrack. Counting. Yeah, it's crazy.
Well, Chris, I have to count something, you know?
Right. And you can see how the discs look.
Faha, I have those two.
Oh!
What did you have, Faha?
You got a little detail there. That's the 10th anniversary right there. The sticker for it tells you what it's about. So I'm looking forward to this.
So they put in the envelope?
They put an envelope.
Wow.
They put an envelope.
In a
for
box.
this in a box. Ain't that crazy? Wait, do I have more? Wait, I'm not done yet. Oh, there's
Another
more.
soundtrack?
I don't know what this
No
is.
idea.
I don't know what
Just
this
the
is.
Amazon.
Alright, now find out right now.
Alright.
Oh, okay. Alright, let me make sure. See? They even have a cardboard to
that
protect it.
doesn't
Doesn't bend or anything. And in a box. And it doesn't move.
Minty.
Minty. I have confidence when I buy from them. I'm telling you. Okay, here we go.
Da-da-da-da.
I don't know what this is. This is Amazon. So here we go.
Sometimes they do have bonus when you buy items from Amazon Japan.
Only pre-order though. Just heads up because they sell fast. This is gone.
Oh.
Only for pre-order, yeah. So heads up that's
Ruben says it's an Amazon soundtrack.
what music is there? That's what I'm kind of wondering though.
Snakes in there. Don't open it.
Okay. Oh, it's an envelope, so you pull it out. I thought it was a flap. Okay, so I don't know. I'm curious now. I want to take it out nice.
Hey, Lizzie. Hey, everyone.
Oh wait, it's just a protector.
They give you.
They gave me. Oh, it's not it's a protector. So this is
It's
a
an
disc.
invitation to Smash. They gave you protector.
Gave you a protector. Oh wow! So I'm assuming when you're listening to it, you can just put it in here. It's a protector. It's not an item. It's actually just a protector.
I never.
Japan, only in Japan. Telling you, it's nothing crazy. It's just a protector for it.
Oh, not an invitation to Smash. Hey, Lizzie. Hello, everyone. Sorry I was late preparing for Mother's Day. No worries. Lizzie, it's a chill stream. Yeah, I understand. We understand. But thanks for joining.
Thank you for joining.
I know, a
protector. This was not part of the
And they put it like in that flap.
Yeah,
wow.
That's why it's Amazon. I will use this because
Danny for
I don't want to keep
Smash.
flipping out in and out a lot.
Oh yeah, that's another thing that Danny does. If you have a game, when you're playing physical game, you just make sure you, if you keep playing every day, you don't have to keep open the case open. It kind of will,
Yeah, damage it.
damage it. So you just put it on the side.
All right, I know Fahad has to go
What's
soon.
This or that?
Well, I'll go for biggest last first, I guess. I don't know. All right.
I think maybe you should go. With that.
I know what this is. Okay. Now I remember what it is. I think I'm gonna go for this one first.
NintendoCade for Smash.
Okay.
2 more items, Faha.
2 more items.
Before you go to bed.
Yes, 2 more items. Oh my goodness.
We'll promise we'll try to do more show stream, but like earlier, so that way more people can join.
Yeah. Okay.
Box in the box.
Box in the box. Ooh. I'll make a mess.
That's like Christmas. Maybe that snake. He's gotta be in one of those boxes. What's that sound? What's the sound when snake?
What was that?
When snake does the sound? No.
No, you can't make that sound. It's hard.
It's hard.
Okay. This is not Nier Automata related. I remember now. I totally forgot about this. So this is an import. Oh, we're back to Nintendo. we're back to Nintendo. Yes. Okay. So this is a Nintendo Switch game. This is an import. Let's see here. And yes, I know now. I know exactly what it is. So you guys know me. I'm a retro guy. This is the Space Invaders Invincible Collection. So this is a Japan exclusive. I got a pretty cool bonus for that. Space stickers. So it was very shiny though. It's gold, bling bling. You know, blind you got it. Oh, so yeah, this is a Japanese import. So Space Invaders is I love the game. Had all the variations there.
Oh, you have it. Can you have it?
Oh, nice.
Nice. Awesome.
Nice. All right.
Yes, that's cool. That's
From
really
Taito. But I'm not done yet. There's something in here. I don't know what this is though. This is the question.
Very radical.
Very radical.
Yeah, late stream.
Yes. Wrapping. Yeah. Wow. This is light. I don't know what's in here.
Don't drop
I don't want to drop it. Let me put the box down. Let me see here. Wait, is this just... Is it... Oh, it's just wrapping. Oh my goodness. I thought there was something in there. You know they wrap it nice with just a wrapper? There's nothing in here. Oh my goodness. I got trolled.
Are you sure it's nothing in there?
There's nothing in there.
They made it so nice that
They made it so nice. I didn't know there's nothing in there. Oh my goodness. It's a done.
I think we should.
I don't know. Yo, it was. You saw it, right?
I really thought they wrapped something.
I honestly thought there was something in there. I had it so hard. I was like, oh my goodness. Oh boy. Priceless. Wait. Did I drop it? Oh man.
Oh, it's nothing.
Oh, gosh. That should be clipped. That should be...
Yeah, C+.
C+. Yeah.
Basically, to Danny, I need a new gaming chair. Is the Respawn have anything you have comfortable for the
It's very hard to say because everyone has different shape and weight and size and all kinds of factors. I think if you're gonna buy a gaming chair, you have to try it out. I was fortunate to try it out myself, and I'm comfortable with it. But not to say that what I recommend is comfortable for you. That's a very personal preference on that. So if you have a chance to kind of sit in it, then feel it, then you go for that. I can't give you a whole hard recommendation. Just the fact that everyone has a very specific description of what's comfortable to them. So what I buy, don't think that it's comfortable for you guys. That's just because it's comfortable for me. All right, so that's a big disclaimer I want to give you guys. Okay, final one. This I have an idea what it is. All right, so do you remember? Evelyn, there's no clue what this is about. I thought about it.
Oh, yes.
You got it.
Yes, I had to think too hard because he pre-ordered. Right?
Yeah.
Wait, Karen, are you here?
Karen, are you here? This is something for Karen. Right.
I'm gonna feel bad for Karen.
And it's something that maybe she might take a look into.
What do you think you know? Fahad think you know.
It's a white box, so there's no walking on it. See? White. All white. I think I know.
I don't think you guys know.
I don't know. This is a tough.
I don't think.
Alright, Karen's here. We good. Okay.
No problem, Lindsay. Yeah, I literally found the espresso machine like literally right before I sent it to you. I was gonna purchase it, and I got the balloon. I'm like, oh, that's for Lindsay. I'm gonna mail it to Lindsay. So, okay.
Okay.
A
so
pencil. Okay.
I'm gonna take this away because that kind
I
of.
don't think anybody will guess that.
Yeah.
Wait, watch out, don't show.
Yeah, I'm gonna take it nice.
Oh.
Okay. Okay.
Da 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 da.
Look at that.
So pretty.
Look at that presentation, guys. Look at that presentation.
So pretty. Lucy, you
Lucy,
made it.
you made it. Good to see you. All right. So,
Karen's like, I even paused Mario Maker to for you guys. Pause it, Karen.
pause it.
Pause it.
Hey. Oh, you see that? You see that? All around? So I'll show you the top. Yep. Obviously, you're Japanese, right? Okay. So.
It's not a snake. Yeah.
Okay.
It's so pretty.
Yes. Okay. Presentation, guys. Okay. Oh, actually, I this is cool. This is cool. I didn't know that this is actually the presentation. This is so cool. I don't want to drop it. I don't want to drop
I
it.
think if you do.
Okay.
Wait.
All right. Let me see how I can do this. Okay. I got.
wanna see it too.
Watch. It's a watch, guys. A Super Mario watch. Official product, guys. Look at that.
Danny he always buy the official product licensed
Yes.
by Nintendo.
It's a Super Mario watch. Let me take off the little sticker for you guys to see. There you go, guys. Look at that. Ooh, the boo there.
Bling bling.
Bling, bling.
Can you see the boo?
Yeah, right there. It's like a little outline.
Oh yeah, I see it.
You can see it. Ooh. Oh man, this is something I'll be decking out. Love it. See, I'm a Mario guy and also a Zelda guy. so we end up with Nintendo items regardless, right? So here we go. Cool. Baba Mia. So this is, if you guys want, this is from Seiko. It's part of their line. And
Seiko is well known in
yeah.
Japan.
Mhm.
Yeah.
man, I don't know if I want to wear it. It's so cool. It's like a fantasy. I'll wear it. It's I just love the presentation though. Look at that. Ain't that pretty?
Oh, Karen's like, where did you find that, Danny? Everything what we showed today is Amazon Japan, but
Yes.
Danny could send you the link, Karen, because I know some. I could send you guys the link for how I'll send you the magazine, and then Karen, I'll send you the link for that watch.
Yeah. Let me.
Oh wait, you wanna?
Let me see here. What? Take it up. Wait.
Yeah, are you able to?
It looks like it's very delved in there. So, but I just want you guys to get to see the idea. I think it's gonna be a little mess here, but you guys get the idea.
You want the spatula?
Let's see. If you guys want this, actually, what's cool about this? It has a certificate, number, and everything. So just like a real watch, right? All this stuff. Obviously, I think this is warranty. I think. I think so. It is. I think it's numbered in some
But I was
way.
like, nah, you don't have to take it out.
I feel bad. I had to. This is hard. I had to get this watch. And Mario's there. If you think it's not just Boo, there's a Mario right there. It's hard because his glass is kind of glaring right there. There's a little Mario there. There's a Boo there. The minute and hour is in blue and red, just like the colors of Mario. There you have it. And
Oh,
if
you love watches too?
Oh, one other detail. There's small boos. You see the hours? Those are the little white
Oh, now
small
I see
boos
it.
there. Now you see it?
Yeah.
So I just want to give you guys a closer look if I can. It's kind of hard,
Does
but
it
it's
glow?
tiny. Yeah.
Let me see.
Here you go. Evelyn haven't even seen it yet.
Does it glow in the dark?
I don't know. That's a good question. I don't. It probably does, right? And this is looks very classy. I love it.
Yeah, it's not. There's some detail in there, like in the top corner. You see?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's a little top corner. I didn't even notice that. So on this top corner here, it's like tiny. That's actually the logo of the Super Famicom. You know the three circles different colors, but it's so tiny that I'm like, this camera is not gonna do it justice. So, but you just imagine that little attention detail there on the corner top there. It's a Super Famicom logo.
It's actually you wear it. It's not like super like you see like
it's not gamer
right.
to the point where
if you like it looks very simple, elegant at the same time. The band is metal and it's not like shiny. It's the matte finish, which is really cool looking. I think it would look nice.
So we got for
maybe you could.
Are
you able to get the link?
The link?
Yeah.
I probably can if you guys are interested.
Oh, what is it? This part.
Oh yeah, I didn't even see that part.
You see Mario?
Yeah. Let me see.
Wow.
I could give it to you guys if anything. If you guys are curious, you're gonna hear me clicking on my mechanical keyboard. I know it's loud, guys. So that's the thing about it.
Wow. This is so cool.
I think Evelyn wants to wear more than I wear, right? I think that's the case.
I think it's too big though. I don't know.
You'll make it work. I know you. You had to.
And then it's 3 colors. The hands of the watch, like the hours, the minute, second, is blue, red, and yellow.
Okay, so I have the link. I'm gonna give it to you guys. This is Amazon Japan, guys. I'm just gonna tell you a disclaimer. That's where you find the watch. That's exactly the one I got.
And then the Famitsu for Japan.
Yeah, the Famitsu, I'll give it to you. I'll if I can find it. I know I can find it pretty easy. I'm just here we go. It's available now. If you're looking for the Famitsu, it's they go by very fast. So just give you a heads up.
Oh, because it's go by the month
for the month. Yeah.
The issue that they print.
Right.
And people buy them in Japan. They like to buy physical.
So this is the Famitsu. So there are all the links there for you guys. I'm really into watches. I have a Watch Time magazine. So wow. So we got Fahad is.
Oh, you guys clicked already?
Amazon Japan, guys, but you can't import from there. I highly recommend it. This is where I tend to buy my import stuff because I feel confident. You saw how I got my stuff. It's like mint. There's no flaws whatsoever. It's impressive, you know.
Yeah.
If you guys are interested in any of the stuff that I showed today, I can give you the links to everything.
It's hard to find them. The reason why, then you have to really dig out. Sometimes you have to put, if you can't just type, you're lucky sometimes you type the English name or the word, but sometimes you have to go into like finding Japanese or sometimes you have a hard time finding it. So if you guys want anything, it's easier. You already have the order. You just click and send you the link.
It's easy for me. If anything else you guys want me to give, that's no problem. I even have the Space Invaders if you want that. Yeah, don't forget I had the game as well. I totally forgot about that. It's been a long time. Guys, I pre-ordered that Space Invaders Nintendo Switch game. Alright, so Fahad is on board. Yeah, I do recommend it. Not to say that I don't use other ones like PlayAsia. Sometimes I do, but I primarily go all Amazon Japan because flawless experience when I tell you that. Alright, so that's all we have for today. I am glad that everyone joined me on my unboxing frenzy on live stream. Very late night. It's now 3:20-ish in the morning on a Sunday morning.
I hope you guys enjoy the day with mom. You know, send a nice message and all that, right? Without mom will be here.
Right.
If you guys enjoy any of this live stream, be sure to click the like button. That's how
give
we
a thumbs up. We appreciate it.
Back. Trust me, this stuff is been a while sitting in the boxes. We haven't unboxed it. We haven't get a chance. And hence, there's so stuff like we have in there. We haven't opened it. Maybe he took it out from the box, but not the box in the box. So it's inside the game room. That's why, hence, I can't even walk into the game to find stuff. Maybe we could come back with another Chill Stream box item like that. There's a lot of cool stuff that we got from Japan. A tons. And perhaps we'll do it earlier. Or
this is stuff that I can't do a video on everything, guys. So I just
you see how long would it be this video take?
It's crazy, right?
Yes.
But nonetheless, though.
Oh, Lucy, you didn't see this.
Oh yeah, before I go, I want to show this.
Yes, buy turnips in an hour and a half or 5 a.m.
So this is one of the items I imported. Lucy missed this part from Mitsu, and we got this issue because because this guy here, this gentleman here, really awesome, creator of Mario, Zelda, and all the famous franchises. But on top of that,
how much is the watch? Then he put the link of the watch.
Yeah.
So just click on that. You can see the link of the watch.
I don't remember on top of my head, to be honest. I just gave you the link. That's all I can tell you. Let me see if I can. Okay, so this is why I had to get this issue. So in this Japanese issue, you can see us right there, near Mario. Yeah, right there. You see? That's Evelyn, and right there with me, jumping at the Super Nintendo World event with Universal Studios. So there you have it. Yeah.
Listen, Danny, is that Nier Automata stream promised?
What? What? Hey.
Can confirm it.
I did something Nier Automata related. I had all these soundtracks that I unboxed, so it's pretty. I'm flabbergasted. I'm looking forward to this stuff here, though. Just to give you a heads up, I said the price there. These watches are premium. They're not cheap toys. I tell you right now, this is a legit watch. Yeah. So just keep that in mind. You're paying for price, a premium for it, because it is a quality product. It's not like something you would give to a kid to wear. It's something an adult would wear. This is an adult watch. Heads up there. So, all right, guys, that's all we have for today. Thank you again for each and every one of you for joining our Twitch stream. Again, if you enjoy this type of stuff, don't give us a thumbs up. We look at the feedback, and we'll do more of this in the future. Just talking to you guys. If you have any questions, keep it in mind. Bring it to us, and I will address them as best I can. And this is a way to interact with you guys directly without no gameplay, just us, and it's you and us, and that's it.
Oh, thank you for Hans. I honestly love when you both talk about these kinds of things on the stream. Yeah, I think this is Shushin's better when we're playing game, because like I say, when we're playing game, we're trying to focus on the gameplay, because sometimes Premiere, sometimes I'm so focused, especially with Splatoon, Smash, right? We're like Zen mode. But here is no Zen mode. We just talk about, you guys bring the topic, question, share your thoughts. There's no right, wrong answer. Everyone has their own opinion. It's fine, and that's how it makes the world unique, right? And I'm glad you made it too, Lucy. Wow.
Karen said, thanks for the great stream, Dan, Evan. Thank you for joining with us. Always a pleasure, each and every one of you, for helping out, and also just sharing the passion of gaming, regardless of what your tastes are. I encourage everyone to just have fun, especially at this time of craziness that's happening around the world. And I know that some of you guys, Danny, ever doing a Nier stream? If there's a demand for it, if you want me to do it, I might consider it. Depends on you guys. It's not me to decide. You know, I am a Nintendo channel. I love Nintendo the most. Don't mistake that. Although the thumbnail is kind of like you know, it's not. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. If you guys have interested, put a message in the chat or in the comments. If you're interested, I might consider playing it. How about that? All right. But whatever system, that's for you to find out in the future.
So yeah, mainly we want to play a game or do some episode is for you to enjoy. Because Danny could play the game off stream, but if you guys enjoy and want it, definitely that will be we'll take that into consideration.
Question from Fahad is, are you ever into buying vinyls? I decided not to, because my collection is primarily CD based. I want to keep it uniform, so I just like the sound of CDs. Nothing wrong with vinyl. It has a nice classic warm feel to it, but I think that if you want the feeling of placing the platter on the turntable, putting
That's so cool.
All that stuff, you put the needle on it, and has that. You have interactivity to play your music, then that's definitely for it. Yeah.
There's some people that be getting it, and I see that a lot of games right now they've been bringing out a vinyl, which is cool. There's some
has huge art. Only thing is, my gripe with the vinyl is the maintenance is quite higher. You have to dust it off, or you're gonna get the static sounds, and you gotta keep it nice. Not to say you don't do that with CD, you're gonna get scratched too, but I feel like it's much more maintenance, and that's why I try to opt not to. I can do it, I just keep it uniform. That's why I always say, when collecting something, keep it the same. It looks impressive. And then one more, you got a CD here, and you got a vinyl here. Like, whoa, what a huge thing going on there. This is awkward on a collection. That's why. I mostly focus on CDs too. Yeah. So there you go.
Thank you, Lucy. Thank you, Lacey. So I watch whatever you guys stream.
Thank you. I really appreciate all of the support. You guys, we wouldn't be here without you guys. Honestly, we do this because you guys make it happen. And we'll continue to do more crazy stuff. Maybe in the future, maybe a Nier stream. I don't know if you guys are interested.
Yeah,
right?
we really appreciate even if you stop by a few seconds, say hi, and then you because like we understand everyone is busy, have their own schedule. We stream like
3:30 in the morning, East Coast, right now. I would watch you guys unbox Cheerios.
Oh boy!
Oh boy! That's a little something, right? That's.
So yeah, we'll be back tomorrow. We're gonna try to do it late because it's Sunday, and plus we want you guys to enjoy the day with mom, with Mama, with Mamacita, right?
Yeah.
So we'll be back tomorrow, and we'll see what we stream tomorrow, right?
That sounds good. All right, you heard that, right? We're gonna go with that. As always, I am Danny
Evelyn,
at the NintendoCade channel.
Members.
Oh, members! I forgot. It's just, I totally blanked out. All right, thank you, members on the channel. And then Crossfire, big props to you. I'm gonna do that. Today's Smash Bro 99, Karen, Bonic, Lord Shadow, Fahad, Faramar, Marvin, Inferno Tim, Bigsme Gaming, Lucy, and then big props to our mods in the chat. That includes Crossfighter, Karen, Fahad. You guys are rocks, I'll tell you that. And again, Bigsme Gaming for the donation earlier. Really appreciate that. It helps out the channel as always. And now, this is the final conclusion. I am Danny
Evelyn
at the NintendoCade channel. What's that phrase you say again? I'll let you take it.
Glory to NintendoCade.
Glory to mankind. See you guys next time.
Bye guys. Bye turnips.
Buy your turnips. Don't forget that. Buy your turnips. It's almost 5.
Oh, gracias Lucy. Muchas gracias. Igualmente Lucy. Dígale a su mamá. Felicidades en su día.
Glory to mankind.